to help out with Cam Ward here. They make the first head coaching change of the season. This comes 3 weeks after they took away play calling duty from Brian Callahan. It's the worst thing that can be happening, I would think, around a young quarterback, which is just kind of this general chaos right now. If you're looking for two things you'd like to see Mike McCoy and Bo Hardigree in this group do with Cam Ward from this point forward to get something out of the remaining 2/3 of his rookie season, what is it?
Well, they just have to figure out what he does best offensively. And you can't ask a rookie quarterback, I don't care who you are, if you're Joe Montana or Patrick Mahomes, you have to have balance. Exactly what we talked about with Caleb Williams. I feel at times they're just dropping Cam Ward back, and I'm looking at the route concepts and the drop back concept that are surrounding him, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And I've played in a lot of different offenses, and they need to bring in what he did well in Miami, which is RPO type stuff. Their receivers have been really, really poor with dropping the football, but you can absolutely see just the growth in Caleb and really the games. Now, he hasn't played well, and that's to be expected. I mean, you can go back and say how many rookie seasons other than Jaden Daniels were just poor. There's a lot. But what he needs to do and what McCoy needs to do and everyone else, they need to get him comfortable, because let's face it, the new head coach you're bringing in, I think you have to have an offensive mind. Like, I would love to see, and I don't know if this can happen, but I'd love to see like a Joe Brady type guy, like go in there and really, because Cam Ward, I mean, make no mistake about it, he is absolutely the quarterback of the future, in my opinion, based on what I'm seeing on film. You get someone that brings that balance like Joe Brady, and they get a good run game. I think their offensive line has played a little bit better than people have probably thought. And they're not that far away. It's just, here's the deal. If I'm the Titans, you got to figure out what the heck you're doing, because you fire, you hire, you let go of Vrabel, and it's just the ownership and the GM and everyone like that. They just don't know what they want. You have to pick and stick with a guy that you trust that is going to get the best out of Cam Ward.
Real quick here, Chase. We've got about 60 seconds left here. Anybody else right now? You're watching all these quarterbacks every week. Anybody we're not talking about enough that you think is playing at a really high level right now?
Well, I mean, look, it's Dak Prescott, and I know we talk about him because he's the Cowboys, but like I just broke him down on my YouTube channel. The dude is not making like any mistakes. Like, I'm not looking at any overthrows. I'm not looking at any misthrows. They're just having to score 40 points to win. Like the what Dak Prescott is doing right now, not only on the field, like actually doing it and throwing the football, but from a mind game, like he's playing chess out there when other defenses are playing checkers. He has to be absolutely perfect because that defense is so bad for them to be in games. And it's just unfortunate because that offense with Brian Schottenheimer, man, it is rolling. I don't know truly if there's a quarterback right now that's playing better than Dak Prescott.
Fantastic stuff, as always, Chase. Again, see him on ESPN, hear him on Scoop City, see him on... So he's everywhere, and thankfully he's here with me as well. Chase, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Chase Daniel, everybody. TJ... Yes. TJ over there, his ears were perking up during that Dak Prescott playing better than anybody in the NFL right now.
I'm glad Chase said it because I thought about saying it, but if I say it, I'm going to get torn to shreds, right? But
is Dak an MVP candidate in your mind, TJ?
As a resident Cowboys fan earlier, I wanted to say it, but then I'm thinking record-wise, right? You
2-3-1.
2-3-1. You're not going to win MVQ, which is my abbreviation for most valuable quarterback, because that's what that award is. It's not most valuable player. Mm-hmm. But like Chase said, when you look at strictly the numbers, man, he's got more yards passing than Baker. He's got more touchdowns, I believe. He does have more interceptions as well. But he's playing incredible. And we don't have CeeDee Lamb. But the defense is awful.
CeeDee, I was told, 50-50. He could be back this week for a huge game against the Commanders. George Pickens is going off. If CeeDee can play defense, that'd be even better. Big show tomorrow. Jamie Erdahl's going to be in the studio. Ian Rappaport will be here as well. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Hey, fans. Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football. It's a Pepper thing.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Greenville Utilities customers should be proud to know their electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater utilities are owned by the community. That means decisions are made locally, not in some other city or state. It means the utilities are run in the best interest of the community, not to make profits for out-of-state shareholders. It means reliability is high while rates remain low. Greenville Utilities, safely providing reliable utility solutions for the Greenville region since 1905. The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie! At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody. That was awesome. You guys are awesome. ECU offense looks awesome. Everything is awesome.
You already know, my guy.
Clip, and he's like the wide world of sports. Of course, Chandler, he's like y'all say, he's the Rain Man of ECU sports trivia. And Shirley, I can tell she's the glue that holds y'all all together.
I just like football, man.
You know, a dog. You know, son, if I ordered a truck full of dumbasses and not like I was you, I would have gotten my damn money's worth.
Oh, we got a new segment on the show now, thanks to Coach Hood.
Tarps off.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And you can find us on the Pirate Radio app. Download it today, whether you are an Apple or Android user. Thanks to Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber for powering the Pirate Radio app. You can also find us on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV, Chili Water Chat Gang, hanging out on a Tuesday. How you feeling? Coming off a Monday night football doubleheader, a NLCS, ALCS doubleheader. A lot of sports to talk about. Canes in action tonight, so we'll hit on it all on this Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live, and a lot of guests to get to as well. Jennings Hall going to join us coming up later on. We'll get our new blue Pirate report, see what's going on with Pirate volleyball, Pirate soccer, talk ECU football as well. Brian Bailey and Brian Meador join me at 4 o'clock. I recorded that earlier today. Entertaining discussion. I don't know if we solved any of the world's problems, but certainly talked about them and argued them. So I got that coming up in hour number 2. Bryce Williams coming up in hour 3. Trying to track down Justin Hardy as well. See if we can get him on the program because Meador actually brought up Justin. We got the night at the Boneyard coming up Thursday night. Meador talked about breaking out the black uniforms for the first time, and Justin Hardy was the model for that for the team. So we'll ask at least Bryce his memories of the Pirates breaking out the black for the first time. Shirley Rhodes is here. J-Bone is here. Skeleton crew here today. No interns, no Chan.
Yeah, it's fall break. I figured I'd be here at some point this week.
Good to see you in that seat.
Yeah. Well, you glad I'm not in there?
You know, I don't want to. I didn't say that. I hate when I say something and people jump to some conclusion. It happens at home a lot, and it's happening here now.
My bad.
I can't remember what I said yesterday, and it turned into a big thing. Hey, Shirley, how are you?
I'm good. I was just going to say, be careful what you ask for because Jackson's on his way over here, so he'll probably take over the video side, and J-Bone will be back in there with you.
And it'll be good to see Jared in here. I mean, Jesus. Mike Mullis is here. What's up, Mully?
Hey, man. How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Good.
I'm not good.
Okay.
Awful Commanders loss last night. Just if you want to
I felt for you.
You want to make the playoffs.
Playoffs?
You can't lose that game. Jaden Daniels can do everything. He can do everything you want a quarterback to do other than hand the ball off to a running back when it's wet.
That was sad.
Yeah. Bears win. Falcons beating the Bills. Remember, Jared, you said yesterday you were liking the dogs, and look, I was nervous. I said it yesterday. I thought Commanders Bears could go either way. I said Falcons Bills would be a good game. It kind of wasn't because the Falcons kind of dominated.
Yeah, the Bills always do this. They struggle in October after a great September, and they obviously find their way. They're really good in November, December, but October, for some reason, Sean McDermott and Josh Allen can't figure it out.
Well, they haven't had a sparring partner these past years, but the Patriots are now in first place in the AFC East. Are we taking them seriously?
Yeah, I'm taking them seriously. I think they're a playoff team. I don't know if they'll win the division come January, but they're a serious team.
Did you kind of feel like Vrabel would get them back in that situation?
Yeah, I didn't know it would be.
Coach and
6 weeks into year one.
Well, Drake May looks like,
Mully,
go ahead.
Pack win. It would play with their food, but hey.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah. Joe Flacco turned it on in the second half.
Wasn't great.
I'm not watching that dude.
Well, last time we played Flacco with the Browns, we spotted him 10 and he came back. So, it's...
I was watching that game.
I didn't even think about that. Y'all played Joe Flacco twice? I did not even...
Would have been the first time since 1962 a quarterback has beaten the same team, not even in their own conference.
Oh, man. What if he goes to another team? You don't want to see that guy again.
No, apparently not.
But Green Bay does kind of what they do. Good defense, good enough offense.
Yeah, the offense isn't much fun to watch.
Yeah, not pretty.
No.
But you got the win. Yeah, weird year in the NFL. As we were coming on the air, and this is why I'm so down on ECU. I need a big win Thursday. ESPN, and they do this for college basketball. I've never seen a bubble watch for college football playoff.
Yeah,
and I love it. It's going down each conference, so it says teams that are in the college football playoff right now. SEC, Bama, Georgia, LSU, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, A&M. Half the field, SEC. Big Ten, Indiana, Ohio State, Oregon. ACC, Miami. Big 12, Texas Tech. It's also got on the cusp work to do for all these other conferences. Group of 5 would be in South Florida.
Absolutely.
Work to do. Memphis, Navy, Tulane, UNLV. Now, if we beat Tulane last week, I don't know if we're on this list with 2 losses.
No.
Tulane's not on this list, though. But point being, we got to get on that list. We got to beat BYU. We got to beat Tulane. We got to beat NC State, not just lose by one possession or have the screw-ups at the end of the first half against BYU or have a lead and lose it in the fourth against Tulane, and that is why I'm frustrated. And I've been frustrated since last Thursday.
You're right. What 3 games that are were winnable or felt like they were winnable at times at least. That Tulane game, that thing could have gone either way. You could have had a 30-point loss or a win.
And I am happy that we're at a spot now, Mully, where we can go into pretty much every game saying we have a shot, And I'm glad that Blake Harrell has the program there. Don't get me wrong. But I'm very just tired of losing. Anytime we get an opportunity to kind of take the next step, we fall backwards.
And the next game that gives you that opportunity really is probably what, Memphis?
So you got, Tulsa, Charlotte Temple, and then Memphis.
Temple's not played bad.
I kind of describe. No, they, we're just in a dogfight with Navy.
And they beat UTSA handily at their place.
Yeah, crushed them. So I kind of put it this way, Mully. We're playing King of the Hill, King of the Mountain. When Tulane knocks us off, now we got to climb back up with a win over those 3 teams and get back to the top, and Memphis is waiting for us. And can we finally stay on the mountain, or are going to get knocked back down again?
I don't know. And it's a weird thing, too, with the Thursday games and then the October 16th and not another game till November the 1st. And it's just it's a strange – the whole thing just has a weird vibe about it. But – you're right. It seems like it's so close yet so far away, and you love how the defense plays. I think there's a lot of credit goes there. I know folks were kind of upset with the secondary, whatever. But, the offense has to step up and carry their part and, a little more balance. And, again, just quit shooting yourself in the foot. It just seems like it happens at the most inopportune times.
Defense has done enough, I feel like, in every game to allow us to win.
Yeah.
Even BYU didn't give up a touchdown until midway through the third quarter. So, just for fun, what the playoffs would look like right now, Ohio State, Miami, Indiana, A&M get the byes. You would have South Florida in Tuscaloosa facing Alabama. LSU at Ole Miss. Oklahoma at Georgia. Texas Tech at Oregon.
Okay.
All right, now that I look at it, I don't like those matchups at all.
You have 6 SEC teams.
Well, I don't know how you only have 6, but you have 6. I tell you what, man, watching Indiana play, They were a lot of fun to watch. And so, I'm not much of a gambling man, but I had a little fun with a couple other buddies. We kind of got to chirping a little bit, and they were talking about Oregon's just going to kill Indiana. And I'm like, guys, that's a lot of points. I was like 7.5 points. I'm
Who
like,
would say that?
So I go, well, look, I'll take Indiana. And they were like, oh, yeah, I'm all over. Yeah, we'll take Oregon, for a beverage. And so we happened to be watching the Auburn-Georgia game together.
Man.
And, of course, they're kind of singing the blues because I got them on the first game. So Auburn, up 10.
Up 10-0 with the ball at the one.
Truly on the goal line.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I'll take Georgia because Auburn's getting ready to fumble.
Mully.
I said, so obviously Auburn fumbles, and so I win the Georgia game. Well, then they're both Cowboys fans. So it was so easy.
Just raked it in.
So easy to bait them into that. And they're like, the Cowboys are going to kill the Panthers. And I'm in my mind thinking, these two teams are very similar. Like, neither one are very good. This is going to be a pillow fight. And I said, well, all right, we'll go 3-1, and I'll take the Panthers. So, pretty good little weekend.
No kidding, dude.
It's not just from a bragging rights standpoint. It was.
Can you tell me who you got this week? Let's keep this train rolling.
Well, I hadn't really even looked at it, and it kind of came out of thin air. It was them asking me what did I think about that Oregon-Indiana game, and I'm like, man, because one of them was actually gonna place a wager, and I said, 7.5 points is a lot, man. Indiana's pretty freaking good. And I hadn't seen a play, but just all you got to do is turn on TV. The highlights and listen. Anyway, it was when one of them said, oh, Oregon's going to kill them. And I'm like, well, I'm just telling you what I think. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll take Indiana for a beverage. And the other goes, I want some of that. And I'm like, all right, well, suckers.
Speaking of beverages, chili water would be nice right now. Chili water check gang hanging out. Pure ice-cold refreshment from the Black Creek Aquifer. Order 12 packs now at chiliwater.com. Find it at a store near you. Mike P says, why is Mully lying for no reason? Now, I know Mully, and I know this group he hangs out with, and this sounds pretty accurate.
Well, feel free to come ask any of them. They're still, it's the guys with tears in their eyes. You can't miss them.
Jamie says, we need a Mully bet today. He's on fire. I agree. But Mully kind of walks in. He's not going to look at a board and pick one out. He kind of walks into it in conversation or.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't seek this.
Mully's like the house. I'll say I like something, and you'll go, I'll take the other side of that. You're the house. You'll take the bets.
I didn't seek the action.
Right.
It
goes to you.
Again, it was asked my opinion as a sports guy. Like, what do you think about this game? And then they almost.
Have you ever been a bookie?
No.
Okay.
He almost got offended that I said, I don't know, 7.5 points is a lot.
Yeah.
And then I even said, like, because I was looking at his stuff, the lines in NFL, and I said, man, what was it, 22.5 for the England game for the Jets and like.
Wait, what?
Or it was 14.5, 20. Anyway, it was a big number, and I'm like, dude, that's a lot of points. I would go the other way. But anyway, to me, it just kind of made sense.
All right. Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
Hello.
Help the bell. He says, we are the Chili Water Chat Gang. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Kaz says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Lane says, possibly the worst weekend of sports in my life. Lane had
Pirates.
When the Phillies lose?
That Thursday night?
Phillies and Eagles.
Yeah,
lose Thursday night. Pirates lose.
Flyers lose. Sixers stink.
Sixers lost the preseason game. Philadelphia, what are they called? What's the soccer team called? MLS.
I don't know.
Philadelphia Freedom. That's an Elton John song. Uh-oh.
The Union.
Thank you. Welcome in, Jackson, a.k.a. Maxon. Scott Mullis, no relation, said, who would have thought Chan's Panthers would have the same record as Clips Commanders? I'm sure somebody out there thought that.
Yeah.
Jerry says every PRL episode is like InfoWars, conspiracy after conspiracy. Kenny says, so far this season, is there a clear-cut favorite in the NFL?
Colts?
No. I'm going to take that question seriously, Kenny. And I'm going to say
no.
No. There's just not. I mean, the Bills have lost 2 in a row. The Eagles have lost 2 in a row.
I mean, Chiefs are 3-3, but the way they've looked the last 2 weeks,
they have. But I still don't say they're the favorite. In fact, they are behind in the standings in their own division.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all these teams. Like Pittsburgh's 4-1. I don't see them as a front runner to win the Super Bowl. The Colts are 5-1. We just can't trust them. I mean, no offense to Jamie and Colts fans. What have the Colts done to make us think they can do this for an entire season?
I mean, nothing so far.
Yeah.
It's not like they've been lucky. They've been playing good football, but at some point you just got to feel like Daniel Jones is going to fall off a cliff.
The Packers are 3-1-1 and have not looked great. We talked about that earlier. The Lions are 4-2. I might like them more than any. Well, hell, there's the team I like more than anybody, Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Well, really, what you're saying is, at the end of the day, you still think, okay, maybe Tampa. I don't know. That seems a little squirrely. But the Lions, the Chiefs,
I still like the Lions,
the Bills, the Eagles. I mean,
yeah.
At the end of the day, that's kind of where this thing still kind of ends up.
I'm still going to back the Rams. If they get in the playoffs, nobody wants to play them.
But I think to answer Kenny's question, is there a clear-cut favorite? The answer would be no.
No. But it's that group of 4 or 5 that you would expect it to come from at the beginning of the year. I don't think there's a big surprise out there.
Steve says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Pike said he liked the stream and he saw Mully when he was leaving the baseball stadium last week. He looks bigger in person.
Okay.
Been hitting the weights. Susan Deans is riding on that Panthers win. Panthers 3-0 at home, Mully.
How about that?
Protect your home field. Something the Commanders could not do last night. And Jamie understands my comments on the Colts. He says he's enjoying the ride. House money. Absolutely, man. You got to be. I mean, Jamie's a Hoosier and a Colt. That's the spot to be right now.
To be in, yep.
They know how to play football in that state. All right. That was a quick 17 minutes.
You know what? For the first time ever, I think in the history of me doing Pirate Radio, I'm going to have to be the one to bow out and a little bit early. Got some work stuff.
All right. Well, let me ask you this.
Yep.
If I throw something at you, now you're Johnny Badass, you'll probably sit there and take it. Most people would try to dodge out of the way, you know?
I'd probably try to catch it.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Mm-hmm.
So if a pitcher's pitching and I see a pitch coming at me, my first thought is get out of the way. Last night, Mully, bases loaded, batter up. If he gets hit by a pitch, he ties the game in the 9th inning. You got to know that going into the box, right? What's your take on that?
I mean, it was 96 in on his at his kind of knees. It's something that's worked on at the college level. I promise you, go over to East Carolina and you'll see them. They have different, like a foam ball that looks like a baseball, and they work on staying in, taking those pitches.
I watch a lot. I mean, in the postseason, I see a lot of guys just sit there and take it, just wear it.
And I think when you're a professional athlete and you've probably worked on getting out of the way more than, especially when as hard as these guys throw. So, I mean, if he had it back, would he stay in there? Yeah, probably so. But it's still human nature, man. When somebody's throwing that hard and throwing that shit. I think the tough part of the AB was the next pitch, and he offers us something that's he didn't need a ladder to get to. But
I guess my question is situationally, like.
Oh, I'd want to be able to tell you, I'm going to stand in there and wear it, but
again, it's instinct.
You still have, and look, I've never faced, that type of velocity with that type of action, and it's one of those deals that, I mean, we tell players all the time, like, it's not going to kill you, it's a free base, blah blah blah, but you cannot deny the fact that it's going to hurt. And especially when you get around the knees, that could be something that could be career changing. Kind of like the Brewers game. Was the Brewers game? The Brewers hitter, I don't even remember which one it was. In the first inning, first at bat, just absolutely drills the ball off of his kind of top of his shin, foul ball off top of his shin or his kneecap. And I was like, man, that's one of those, like, he walked it off, got back in the box, had a good at bat, lined out to center field. But he didn't feel that until probably an inning or two later where he could probably hardly walk.
Yeah.
Dodgers 1 up on the Brewers. That game 2 coming up tonight. Mariners up 2-0. Did you stay up and watch Friday night, the marathon game?
I watched most of it.
I almost texted you, but I was like, Mully, I don't know if Mully's up or not.
I did not make it.
It was. I watched the whole thing. It was great. Kenny asked, did the Blue Jays pull you Savage too early?
No. The labor in the first inning kind of dictates how far he's going to go. Look, Trey had a great outing. I mean, once he settled in that first inning, I mean, obviously it was a little bit rough, and he gave his team a chance to win. And then, you walk a guy and you intentionally put Riley on, and actually it was a double, and then you put Riley on, and, I mean, it is what it is right now for the Mariners. They just seem to be seeing everything. It's kind of like an absolute role reversal for what we've been seeing with Toronto. But I mean, up to that outing, Trey Savage was as good in the postseason as anybody in the history of baseball. If you just look at the numbers. So, he was due to have a rough one, but he did not have a rough outing at a rough inning, and then the back end 2 runs were kind of just tough luck. Left him out there, and he inherited the bad stuff.
All right. Well, Mully, we can let you run.
Yeah,
you see any watching the ECU baseball lately?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see. Obviously, I didn't go to Greensboro, but I saw them before they left, and I think the Greensboro thing. I've been asked a bunch about that, and I mean, listen, man, it was two not even exhibition, 2 scrimmage games that went down and played, and I wouldn't read too much into it. Lots of guys got out there, and right now, man, this time of the year is about trying to figure out who's what and what's what. You got a bunch of guys that are coming back that, you may not play them as much in these situations. So I wouldn't read, when I say I wouldn't read too much into it, I wouldn't read anything into it, and we'll just see what happens in February.
Pirates get back on track Thursday night, beat Tulsa?
I mean, you certainly think so. And I think that's a pretty big spread, too. But
I agree. A big number.
But
all right, Mully, man.
Okay, buddy.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
We'll take a break, come back. Jennings Hall going to join us. We'll have our Jennings Hall of Fame and Hall of Shame. I got a couple of nominees for today that I jotted down. We'll have that and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Back with you after this.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. 0 sugar, 0 plastic, 0 regrets. Stay chilly.
Play it again, sports. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good.
I saved a bunch of cash.
Buy, sell, trade.
Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. you. Don't wait. The holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Wings Over Greenville is getting in the fall mood with their new pumpkin spice flavor. Pumpkin spice on chicken? Believe it! Their new pumpkin spice wings and tenders mix sweet, warm fall flavors with crispy, savory chicken. First time app user? Get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
This is Tyler Sneed, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. If you're cruising around town or headed out for a weekend adventure, make sure you're riding in something you can count on from Capital Subaru of Greenville. From brand new Subarus with legendary all-wheel drive to quality pre-owned vehicles, Capital Subaru has your back. Stop by Capital Subaru of Greenville today or visit capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru. Love what you drive. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Welcome back in. Tuesday edition Pirate Radio Live. Coming up later on in the program, we'll talk to... Somebody was missing here. Bruce Howard, play-by-play voice of Tulsa. Whose fault is that, Jarrett?
It's mine. But let's see whose fault it is. Oh, yeah.
What?
I thought Slack said Brian Bailey, Brian Meador instead of Brian Bailey, Bruce Howard. I just saw Brian Bailey, comma B, and so yeah. My bad. I was in a bit of a hurry.
Like Jay Daniels said that he's got to focus at all times, and you did not focus.
Yep.
And you fumbled.
Hey, man, you can't win them all.
But we're not going to lose this show the way the Commanders lost that game last
Absolutely
night.
not.
We're gonna get the ball back, and we're going to score. And Jennings Hall will set us up for success as she joins us here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Hello, Jennings.
What a great tagline.
You are very bright today. I always talk about your wardrobe, but that is a bright pink.
We got to get off the wardrobe talk.
Or salmon. What color is
it's
that?
Pink.
Pink. All right.
We can say it's pink for Pink Month.
Yeah.
Breast cancer
awareness.
Crucial catch season, as they call it. We have a From the Helm from John Gilbert.
Oof.
You want to hear what he's talking about?
Positive?
Absolutely.
We've got Night of the Boneyard Painted Black coming up Thursday night, 7:30. Parking lots, Tailgate Plaza opens up at 4 with Spare Change performing. Performing at 5:30. International DJ, producer, influencer, and model Madison Louch, parentheses Mads, will be performing in Treasure Island at 5 o'clock.
Never heard of her.
Same, but I'm sure she's great.
If Jennings hasn't heard, Jackson, do you know who that is?
No.
Madison Louch. Yeah, all right. She's an international DJ, producer, influencer, and model. Why don't you get somebody like Chandler Honeycutt there or something?
What was her name again?
Madison Louch. Mads in parentheses. 2 home games coming up after Thursday. Hall of Fame homecoming letter winners weekend against Charlotte and Senior Day versus Memphis, and we do not have kickoff times yet.
No, we do not.
For those.
All we have is this Thursday.
American Conference announced earlier today the home and away games for conference play next season. This is rare. The Pirates will play the Bulls of South Florida, and then the Owls at home. Temple, FAU, and Rice.
Who,
and who? All at home.
Man, what just a nasty home. I like the South Florida matchup, but everything else, that does not get me up off the couch.
Jared, a couple of cool road trips for you. At Army, at Charlotte.
Yeah, Memphis.
At Memphis. UAB. And at UAB.
Why, man?
I did not include those in the cool category.
Oh, it's not cool anymore now that my guy is out.
Trent Dilfer gone.
Dilfer, man.
Yeah.
But I saw somebody tweet it out, and it just kind of made me mad. It's like, pretty favorable conference schedule next season. It's like, how do you? I mean, in this college football,
in this economy,
how do you know? Like,
yeah,
just shut up.
Whoa.
Oh.
Who said that? Who are you telling to shut up right now?
The scallywags. No. They had the similar profile picture. It's actually my buddies Down East Sports.
All right.
Paul and Jake.
Those morons.
The guys I hung out with for 2 hours last night.
Men's and women's basketball coming up shortly. They got a tip-off dinner for each and information on that. Basketball season tickets. Conference honors for volleyball freshman Sydney Buchanan.
Yeah.
All right.
I did see that.
Very good.
I think it was yesterday. Is today Tuesday? Yesterday was Monday, right? Yeah, they came out yesterday. It's
been a week.
And Jared, did you hear about Frida Zuniga? And Romina Hernandez?
I have not.
They were named to the American Conference Diving Athlete of the Week and Freshman Diving Athlete of the Week, respectively.
Very
Congratulations.
Nice. Congratulations. Hope we have a good season.
Let's see. There you go. There's you're from the helm. Women's soccer back in action. They got nationally ranked Memphis at noon on Sunday.
Memphis has always been nasty at soccer.
That's a big one coming up. Mm-hmm. All right, Jennings, volleyball update. Another split, 1-1 this week.
Yeah.
Beat Temple on the road, but then lost at home to FAU.
I have a funny stat about Temple.
All right.
Since I got here in 2020, we didn't play them at Temple in 2020, but every year they've played at Temple, they've gone to 5 cents since 2021.
You know you're in for a battle when you play Temple.
Mm-hmm. We call it the prophecy.
How about losing in 4 sets to FAU? What's up with that?
I'll tell you what, FAU has definitely turned their program around. They had some really heavy hitters, and actually 2 of ECU's starters aren't even playing right now. They're injured. So for them to pull out a win with a bunch of freshmen playing is really awesome to pull out that win at Temple.
10-7 overall, 2-4 in conference play right now.
Yeah.
And you're back on the road, of course, because this team's always on the road. They go to Texas Friday, Sunday, North Texas, and UTSA.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that at least one of the 2 injured players will be able to be back. I don't know, because I think one of them, her injury isn't as bad. I think that's the libero. So I think she has a chance of coming back hopefully this week. I'm crossing my fingers. I think if they get one more of their, because, you can't ask for both at the same time. Usually when injuries happen, you don't get them all back at the same time. It usually is gradual. If they can get one of those 2 girls back, I think that they have a good chance this weekend. It's just really tough when you have a lot of freshmen on the court because freshmen are going to make freshman mistakes. So you just got to figure out how to work with that and keep grinding for that 8th spot.
Pirates soccer also with a split. They won 2-0 against Temple and then scored 2 goals against UAB, but gave up 5. You don't see that a lot. 5-2 loss to UAB. So East Carolina on the year, 5-5-3, 3-2-1 in conference play, and have ranked Memphis coming up Sunday at noon. And they'll be next Thursday on the road at Rice. So big one coming up Sunday at noon against Memphis.
Yeah, that'll be a big one for them. If they can get that win, I think that's going to be a really big turning point on their season.
Is this the Fulcrum game?
I think it is. I don't know though. Against a ranked team, can you call that a Fulcrum game, Jarrett?
I guess
I'm gonna call Rice the Fulcrum game, because if you beat Memphis, all of a sudden you're 4-2-1. You just beat a ranked opponent. That Rice game, how do you handle success?
Yeah. Was it a fluke or are you a real deal?
You lose that game, you're an even 3-3-1 going into the Rice game. Okay. That Rice game, I'm circling it. I'm putting an asterisk inside the circle.
Of that Rice game?
The date is, you can't be late, because it is October 23rd.
October 23rd at home?
It's at Rice. We'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that game next week.
Fulcrum game.
Yep, we're gonna preview that one.
So far, every game I've called a Fulcrum game. Well, Zach called the ECU Coastal, so that was his, I guess. But Jags, Chiefs, Fulcrum game for the Jags. They win that. So I feel pretty confident soccer can beat Rice.
Jennings, I'm a little down, because every time the ECU football team has had an opportunity to take the next step, they have taken a step backwards, and it happened again against Tulane.
Yeah, the second half, I really thought they started to come alive, and I think we had the lead for most of the second half. Is that correct, or at least close?
Fourth quarter, into the third, early fourth? I can't remember when they took the
lead. Yeah. I mean, we dominated the whole third quarter, and I'd say the first 5 minutes of the fourth.
Yeah.
So.
That was a great third quarter, for sure. But
we're good at playing one quarter of football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that is because when we played Army, it was the first quarter.
And that was it. Yeah. When we played State, it was
the fourth quarter.
When we played BYU, did we even have one?
Not offensively, no.
Yeah.
Coastal was really just the second half. Campbell, with I guess we'll count real teams. So.
We're just looking for a complete performance right now.
Yeah.
I think we get it on Thursday, man. 17-point favorites at home, night in the Boneyard, ESPN prime time. It's destined for this to be just a well-rounded performance from the Pirates.
I think this will technically be my first night at the Boneyard, because obviously I've been to the other Thursday games, but this game specifically, I think I've always been gone.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Did you see the helmets they'll be wearing?
Is it with the Pirate script and it's black?
No.
Yes and no. Pirate script, yes, but they are purple helmets with white writing.
Oh.
For a blackout.
Where'd they post it? I didn't see it.
I'm trying to find the video. But
they always have a cool video for the.
Yeah, no, the video was cool. I just don't care about the jerseys.
Do we know if the helmet is chrome or not? Because in certain shots, it looked like it might be a purple chrome helmet.
Work on that, Jackson.
Yeah.
Contact the authorities. I can't get a good look at it here, but
if it's a purple chrome, it may look black at night.
No, I saw it at practice. It looks purple.
I know how to make it look black.
Oh, I can kind of see
Make it black.
Wear a black helmet.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
Okay, I always like the purple chrome though. I think that one's probably my favorite. Like whenever they do the chrome.
And I'm not going to be just the curmudgeon. I love the helmets, but like
it doesn't make sense for a blackout.
Right. That's my thing.
I guess that's.
Wear them against Charlotte for homecoming.
Oh yeah, that's like a hard.
Or for Hall of Fame.
Memphis.
Oh, it's not even a chrome. It's a gloss finish. So it's.
I mean.
Maybe they couldn't get black ones on it.
Go to Lowe's paint section and ask them.
Well, I'm just saying.
Is it gloss or is it crowded? Are we talking wheels here?
No, I'm talking about the finish on the helmet, determining how well it shines. Because if it's a chrome helmet in certain atmospheres and in certain lightings, it's going to look darker than it would in.
I can hear them.
Yeah,
I saw him in a pirate costume at SportsCenter a few weeks ago.
Oh, don't worry. I'm coming back for SportsCenter on Thursday.
She wasn't worried.
Are they coming?
Yeah,
Thursday?
they're gonna be here on Thursday.
Is it at Hot Dogs again?
No, I have a little bit of ECU fatigue. We're on TV way too much.
Yeah.
Get us off TV?
Get me off TV.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind if we were actually winning big games, but.
So I don't know anything, but the chatter is it's not going to be at Subdogs?
I believe so. I talked to Malcolm before the Subdogs one, and he said one was at Subdogs, one was on campus. So
yeah.
You know that Mr. Beast was supposed to come last time and he dropped out.
I did hear that because they were talking about that actually in between segments.
I was looking
out for him.
I shouldn't say proud because it's nothing to be proud of, but I'm going to keep the streak going. I've never watched a Mr. Beast video.
My buddy works for Mr. Beast, and I have not watched the video. I do not care. I actually kind of prey on their downfall.
What? Okay, no, their videos are so entertaining.
I want my buddy Matt to have a job.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay, but what if Mr. Beast came up to you and asked if you did this challenge and you won $500,000, are you going to turn it down?
I'd call him the Antichrist and walk away.
No, you would not.
I would
No,
take
you
the
would
money.
not.
Stop it.
I would take the money. And I would watch that video.
Yeah, I'd take
Yeah.
the money, but I probably wouldn't watch the video.
They did a video one time while we were at Lifts at the Murphy Center on the football field, and we were begging to go out there and ask them for money, and my trainer told me no.
He held up.
Why are you listening to your trainer? Go get that money.
Well, we were in the middle of lifting, and I felt like the consequences would have been a lot worse if I went out there without
Fair.
asking.
Yeah.
He held up basketball practice one time last year, and that made my opinion go even further down with him.
God, we could have won that game.
I think we did win that game, but it's just like, man, the email said be here at 9:30, and Mr. Beast is taking too long, so I got to wait 30, 45 more minutes.
Mike P said, I got my eye on Mr. Beast. I don't trust him. Why does he have people doing all this stuff for entertainment? Well, people with a lot of money.
He offers the money.
You get bored. So,
But, I mean, I saw one where it's just like, would you sit in a burning building for this amount of money? It's like, no. Like,
so you do watch the videos.
I saw it
but they
on
sign a
Twitter,
waiver.
people being like, this is crazy, because the fire.
Listen to the Mr. Beast apologist over here at Jennings.
Guys, but it's,
They signed a waiver to get burned and lose all their skin.
Thinking. We've got to use our deep thinking.
She's
He's
on the PR
obviously
team.
asked these guys if they want to do it, and
Of
then
course.
they decide if it's worth it for the money, and if they think, yeah, it's worth it, and I'm going to sign this waiver, and obviously they're not going to let him die in the video.
Mike P said, just give him the money. Why do all this other?
Because it gives them views. Obviously, if someone sees that
So
clip
he's
on
not that
YouTube,
great of a person.
What? No, that's not the point.
He has incentive to do these nice things.
So we're gonna subject people to borderline torture for our entertainment.
Okay, all right. Now we're
Putting them
going.
in a burning building kind of
They're not
sounds
sending
like
him to
a
Abu Ghraib,
little bit of. Putting them in a burning
This
building
is
would
modern
be.
day journalism right here.
This is a hit piece. All I said was I didn't watch a video. I'm not calling him Satan or anything.
I'm not calling
Sorry,
it.
I
Well,
asked you about the
Jared is.
pirate
I'm not.
costume.
Mike P said he puts others in danger for views.
What do you say?
Well, Jennings is Mr. Beast's PR guy.
No.
So why does he puts others in danger for views?
No.
No, she says no.
No. That's what she said.
No. Jamie says, how many times a day does Jarrett pray for Mr. Beast's downfall?
As many times as I pray for your daughter's.
My daughter will be. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So 8.
Joel says, finally some journalism. That's right. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll do Jennings Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame. Was Mr. Beast end up in one this week? And more with Jennings Hall when we return after this timeout.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group is not your typical insurance company. We're a family-run, independently owned agency that's been trusted throughout eastern North Carolina since 1963. For 60 years, we've proudly served local communities with a passion for customer service that goes beyond simply meeting expectations. My father understood the importance of rolling up his sleeves and going to work to find solutions for his clients, and our team today understands it too. If you contact one of our 6 offices, rest assured that we'll treat you like family, not just a client. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate great journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
Hi, this is Yukanda Dunn, Vice President of Business and Workforce Solutions at Pitt Community College. As part of the local business community, I know the power of a skilled workforce. That's why I'm excited about our programs. We're passionate about partnering with you, the business community, to ensure our local talent gains the practical, hands-on skills your company needs. Let's work together to build your team and grow our community's success. Discover how we can support your business at pittcc.edu/workforce.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue electric, plumbing, and air.
Shopping season is in full swing at Russell's in downtown Washington. This is Rhonda, and new arrivals are everywhere in the store. We have new sportswear from Peter Millar, Johnny O, Gentile, and Duckhead. The pants, shirts, sweaters, and vests are all on the showroom floor, ready for you. Shop now for a new sports coat from Johnny O, Harshafter Marks, or Duckhead. And ladies, we're fully stocked with new dresses, sweaters, outerwear, and jewelry. Russell's on Main Street in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Fall into savings at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Right now, get 10% off MSRP on the 2025 Ram 1500. That's up to $10,000 in savings. Or drive home the brand new 2026 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months, plus up to $5,000 in dealer discounts. We also have a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles, all backed by our Used Car Advantage program, including a 3-month, 3,000-mile limited warranty for peace of mind. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive a little to save a lot.
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
This is Coach Gary Overton, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Mark your calendar for Haunted Halloween at 5th Street Hardware coming up on Friday, October 31st from 4 until 7 p.m. for Trick or Treat on the patio. Some lucky ghouls will get booed up with some Halloween discount cards. And from 7 to 11 p.m., they'll have live music with Tristan Kite and a $100 cash prize costume contest. 5th Street Hardware will be serving up Halloween cocktails all night long. A night of frights and fun awaits. Check out 5th Street Hardware on Facebook for more details if you dare. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, spooky season.
Yeah.
Jennings, do you like being scared?
Not really. I mean, I'll go to a haunted house, but
Yeah, I hadn't been to one of those in 30 years.
Dude, I hate haunted houses.
I don't enjoy horror movies,
Right.
stuff like that. But I'll go to a haunted house.
Okay.
I'm the opposite. I like movies, but don't they always want to get all up on you. So
Yeah.
don't.
The chainsaw.
Yeah.
Ying, ying, ying. Did you know there are 3 college football games tonight?
Yeah. Last week, Wednesday, college football started, and I believe next week, Tuesday, college football starts.
All right, today is Tuesday, and I just said 5 seconds ago, did you know there are 3 college football games tonight? And you said, yeah.
I thought it was Wednesday.
No.
She normally comes in on Wednesday.
I come on Tuesday.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, man. I'm all thrown off.
Just go home.
I'm the one that should be off today. What's your excuse?
I don't know. Early morning.
All right. It is New Mexico State at Liberty, Arkansas State at South Alabama, and FIU at Western Kentucky. Is FIU still Pitbull University?
Yes.
All right. They're 2-3 on the year.
Oh.
Thought they'd be better. Western Kentucky 5-1, 3-0 in Conference USA. So 3 college football games coming up tonight on this Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And 1 Major League Baseball game. NLCS Game 2, Dodgers at Brewers. The Hurricanes in action tonight at San Jose. Are they on their State Fair road trip? When's the State Fair? Is that coming up?
I think it starts this week.
Yeah, because the Canes go on a long roadie.
16th through the 25th.
Yeah. I think it's wait, that's in 2 days.
Now I got to go get my notes because I wrote down a couple things for the Jennings Hall of Fame and Hall of Shame. Do you got anything?
Yeah, Hall of Fame. I'll put Denny Hamlin in the Hall of Fame, man. Win number 60 in his career, tied for 10th now all time with Kevin.
Win a championship, bro.
With Kevin Harvick. Well, with this stupid playoff format, it's kind of hard for him to win it. I'll go ahead and Hall of Shame Mamba Smith, the hype director for NASCAR, literally telling people to stop watching. You think anybody who's paid by NASCAR should tell fans to stop watching when ratings are already plummeting because of this stupid playoff format?
I don't know. It sounds like you're saying it's stupid.
It is stupid, but like the guy who works for NASCAR is literally laughing in the faces of people who are like, hey, this is kind of fraudulent, these championships, because the best driver doesn't win it.
All right. Can I cheer you up a little bit?
Yeah.
In the Jennings Hall of Fame this week, I'm putting Raiders fans. After a turnover on Sunday, the Raiders players ran into the end zone. They're celebrating. They showed a crowd shot. Just a sea of silver and black.
Yeah.
They showed up.
Well, the Titans are down, so their fans aren't going to travel. But yeah.
But they showed up.
I'm happy, yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't show up. You were dead 3 weeks ago with this team.
This team still is dead.
But the fans showed up, and I'm giving them credit for that.
Shout out.
ECU special teams fakes are in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
We've seen a couple of fakes. I'm including the little kick they did.
Yeah.
As a trick play. That was beautiful the other night. They go and just the state of Indiana football, obviously, with the Colts and the Hoosiers and what they were able to do this past weekend, all in my Jennings Hall of Fame. How about you, Jennings?
You know, I'm going to start with a Hall of Shame with that they hopefully end up in the Hall of Fame eventually. I saw a tweet the other day about this guy. I guess he either goes to UF or he just tweeted to UF this thing about, let me get the sign. That's all he said in the tweet. Let me get the sign. And they gave him the sign that says his last name's Hall, his first name's Graham. They gave him the sign that says Graham Hall. Well, every time you search up my name, UF has a dorm called Jennings Hall. So if we can start a petition to get me the Jennings Hall sign from UF,
okay,
then if they give it to me, then they will move from Hall of Shame to Hall of Fame. But for right now, they start in the Hall of Shame. Does that make sense?
It does. I had a story I was going to tell, but it might be like a federal offense, so I don't want to say it on the air.
No.
I have something with my last name.
Brockway.
That I got something
Boulevard.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing? We are trying to get you like the physical sign that says Jennings Hall.
That says Jennings Hall, yes, because if Graham Hall can get it, Jennings Hall can get it too.
All right, save that clip, Shirley.
No.
Dude. Anything else, Jarrett?
Yeah, Brent Venables. He said, he's talking about playing in the SEC now. Yeah. And he said, this isn't cupcake Big 12 where Oklahoma dominates every year. And then the Big 12 Twitter tweeted at him and said, you lost 8 conference games in 2 years. So in the Big 12, not the SEC. Like this, this guy, I hate Brent Venables so much, but I do feel like Oklahoma's a really good team, so it's kind of hard to pick them and be like, hey, good for Oklahoma, because I hate Brent Venables with every living fiber of my being.
Did you say they were a good team?
Yeah.
Well, they just got smoked by Texas.
Well, I mean, hey, good teams lose sometimes.
Okay. You guys got anything in Studio B? No? Jackson?
I got to put a a young man in the Jennings Hall of Fame by the name of Cam Scatabo, because how in the world did he fall to the third round? He has outperformed every rookie so far this season. He dropped 3 touchdowns in his latest game while putting up over 150 yards in total on both through the ground and in the receiving game. He is phenomenal and is 100% going to be the steal of the draft and will be the offensive rookie of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, 3-year career because his brains are applesauce.
Oh, 100% with that too. But
I think he fell in the draft because over the years we've seen a lot of good white college football players that didn't translate to the NFL.
Peyton Hillis.
That's going to be...
He had a good year.
Yeah. I don't know. He's not a good example. Eric Crouch would be a good example, who won the Heisman and didn't do anything in the NFL.
Yeah.
But that would be my answer to the question. Jamie says James Franklin, obviously. Hall of Fame.
The guy's already down enough. I don't want to kick him.
Yeah.
Even though he's getting paid $49 million not to work somewhere.
Jennings, anything else?
No.
All you had was a Hall of Shame? That could turn into a Hall of Fame.
Well,
fair enough.
I could put Mr. Beast in the Hall of Fame.
Propaganda.
Jennings, you are going to the game Thursday?
Yes.
And the Pirates bounce back in a big way?
Yes.
They got to.
They have to.
You take it in the spread? ECU minus 16.5?
Sure.
She would have said any number. Yes, take it. Put it
I'm not
down.
on an island anymore. That's good.
Let's take a break. Thank you, Jennings. We'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good.
Appreciate you hanging and for working with me when it comes to the time.
Oh,
You're very accommodating.
Of course.
All right, big hour 2 on tap. We'll talk to Brian Bailey and Brian Meador. That'll be fun. And Bruce Howard, play-by-play voice of the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, back with you on a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live after this.
Here it is. Cooler weather is creeping in. Football is in the air. And if climbing up and down stadium steps is a chore for you and your knees or your hips hurt with every step, there may be relief right around the corner. QC Kinetics are medical professionals that use advanced PRP and stem cell protocols that have helped tens of thousands of people with their joint pain. The stem cells come from your own body to revitalize and regenerate your joints. If you've been told you need surgery, you owe it to yourself to get a second opinion. Call QC Kinetics now to get started. 252-765-PAIN.
Greenville Utilities customers should be proud to know their electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater utilities are owned by the community. That means decisions are made locally, not in some other city or state. It means the utilities are run in the best interest of the community, not to make profits for out-of-state shareholders. It means reliability is high while rates remain low. Greenville Utilities, safely providing reliable utility solutions for the Greenville region since 1905.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating shelves features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting pirates.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank, member FDIC.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them on 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or give them a call at 752-1600. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Clip Rock, Shirley Rhodes, Jackson Wilkie, a.k.a. Maxon, and J-Bone, Jared Watkins. Let's get to part one of my chat. So Brian Bailey had a great show earlier today. Talked to Blake Harrell, Scott Harley, and had Brian Meador on as well. And instead of letting Meador run out of the building, I said, hey, let's get Bailey and Meador on for a segment on Pirate Radio Live. So here is part one of my chat with, as Ruff would say, BB and B Mead. All right. We got the Hall of Famer joining us today, and the Hall of Famer's little buddy, Brian Meador from ECU, joining us as well. We have already had a fantastic show off the air. Let's see if we can give the public an entertaining show as well. How you doing, gentlemen?
Not too bad. How are you?
Crappy. Thanks for asking.
It was a tough weekend.
Tough weekend.
Hey,
Tough night.
after the Cowboys tied the Packers, he walked in. I said, "Well, at least your team didn't tie." And I think and he was like, "Well, thanks a lot, Bailey." I was like,
I think Bailey was actually.
I was
meaning that
sincere,
as a positive. I'm like, Bailey, we lost.
They lost.
Y'all tied. I'd rather tie.
Did you take that as a win? Tying?
No.
A moral victory of some
No,
kind?
I took it as kissing your sister, and I don't even have one.
All right, we need to talk about it. We need to get rid of that phrase. There's nothing good about kissing your sister.
Well,
A
that's
cousin.
nothing good about a tie.
I grew up thinking it was a cousin.
Well,
So,
see,
but this guy over here, Mr. West Virginia over there,
we thought it was a common
Hey,
theme.
Almost heaven.
Yeah.
Kissing your sister.
Yeah, keep it in the family.
Well, guess what? There were no ties this weekend. There was a loss to the Panthers for y'all and a loss
Terrible.
to the Bears for us.
Yeah, terrible.
And the ECU lost to Tulane.
And the Cubs lost.
Cubs lost.
Hey, Dodgers are winning. That's good.
They almost blew it last night.
tried.
But they did.
Bailey, last week in these comfortable chairs.
Yeah.
That you say are too comfortable.
He nodded off a minute ago. I said, Gramps, wake up.
Pops.
I was dreaming, and I said, ECU beats Tulane, then reels off 3 in a row, and then we get Memphis. And then I said, hey, while we're dreaming, how about this? Cowboys beat the Panthers, Commanders beat the Bears, and we got a big matchup in Big D.
Yeah.
Now what? Now it's a pillow fight.
Now it's a pillow
Now
fight.
we're awake and in reality, and yeah. Just brutal.
Well, I've narrowed the Cowboy
Here we
Commanders
go.
game
Here we
down to
go.
one thing. If the Commanders turn it over, the Cowboys can win.
If they score more points than the Commanders,
If the
they'll win.
Commanders don't turn it over, they'll win because the Cowboys can't stop anybody.
Do the Cowboys still have the leak in the stadium, or do they? They don't have that anymore.
It's
right?
retractable.
It's retractable. And it's not a leak.
That makes me worried.
They've only opened it like one time in like 10 years.
There's one thing Jaden Daniels can't do is hand the ball off if it's wet. We found his kryptonite last night.
That was bad.
That was a bad.
That was
so
so
bad.
bad.
To lose.
So bad. I mean, you're putting the game on ice.
And I still thought that field goal was going to be tough. They showed that shot of the lights with all that rain coming down.
I know that. Oh, from the end zone.
Yeah.
I was thinking, he's gonna miss this.
I was just praying for a bad snap, but hey, God's plan was for the Bears to win last night.
Man, I didn't have God's plan coming out of Clip's mouth on my bingo card for the day.
Oh man, just some good old mediocre football. But
yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, but you're still positive. You think Dallas can still make the playoffs?
Oh, most certainly they could.
There's no chance.
All right, I'll take that bet. How much?
What do you? Whoa. I can't bet. First of all, not yet.
I can.
He can.
All right.
We'll have a.
You want to match more? You want to match mortgages? I'm just kidding, Melissa. I wouldn't do that with anything. I wouldn't go more than $10 on the Cowboys, but.
Yeah, look. I
think they have a chance to make it. I'm not saying they're going to make it.
There's a chance. I mean, you got a chip in a chair, but realistically, you lose to the Panthers. I'm sorry, that's terrible.
Well, the Eagles aren't playing great. The Commanders aren't playing great. Those are the teams, and the Giants might end up winning the whole thing.
The Eagles.
Oh, they got a darts chance.
The Eagles will be fun, I think. Are they fighting each other in locker room?
Yeah, they're having all kinds of, you know.
I don't know. I think they've got
the Cowboys have several players that are coming back from injury that are going to help that porous defense. Now, whether or not they can turn it around, there's a lot of football still to be played. They don't give out the Lombardi Trophy in October. I think we've all established that.
You certainly have.
Yes.
It's going to be on your
So
head.
there's plenty of football left to play.
Well, if it's up to that defense to stop that trophy, then no, they're not going to. Go ahead and put it in the cabinet.
I'm just surprised that it's as bad as it is. I don't think it's all. I think they have the talent to be a mediocre defense, but
you got two overpaid defensive backs back there who don't like to even know where they're supposed
what
to
was
be on the
Deron
field.
Bland doing on 4th and 4 and he was 8 yards back?
No, take it. You got that kind of closing speed, Dion.
And that's not my point against the Panthers was that as bad as they played defensively the whole game, Enrico Dowdle looked like Jim Brown. All that going on. If you stop them on 4th and 4, you probably win that game. You probably because they're at the 40. And all you got to do is get to the 45, and you can send your bionic leg out there.
Well, I got told Clip before when we were talking off this little show you got going here. I said I've been harder on Dak Prescott than he has over the years, without question. Even as good as he was, I can find something that he did wrong. You get a stop. They had a three.
Those two play calls were awful.
And you've got great field position. And then the first one, I'm like, what are you doing, man? Pickens is running free out there. This is everything that Pittsburgh thought that guy was going to be.
One was a screen pass that they blew up, and the other was a check down.
Check down. They shouldn't have been caught, but
it's still it was awful.
Has Pickens had a blow up yet? Because that's his thing.
Oh,
he's
it's
a
coming.
great player.
You know it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Maybe it'll come.
As long as he's playing well, it's not going to happen. Because I think he's the kind of guy that if I'm playing well, he's over there high-fiving the lineman, after that opening drive where he had the long play, could have scored, didn't, they kick a field goal. But he's still down there high-fiving. I'm thinking, I'd be down there saying, hey, guys, we got to find a way to punch this in. Not high-fiving you because I had a big play. That's the way I took it.
That was the big surprise against the Panthers. The Cowboys had been running the football against everybody.
Yeah.
They couldn't run the football at all. So if you can't run the ball and you can't stop the run, you're not going to win.
I'll say the Panthers are weird, though. So who'd they beat last week?
They beat the heck out of the Falcons one week, and the Falcons looked good last night.
The Dolphins. They held up, which the Dolphins are a mess, but they got a good running back who had a big game, Achane, and they held him to nothing. They did a good job against Javonte and the Cowboys. They shut out the Falcons, who beat the Bills last night.
Right.
So it's kind of, you can say the Panthers stink, but they're in the mediocre department with the rest of us, pretty much.
Well, they've showed enough. They've got enough on that
one
defense.
big bag of mediocrity.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. And like this room right now.
Well, Jared's trying to get to mediocrity.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of improvement to get to mediocrity.
He's got a cool nickname. He's good.
We can't all be the Indianapolis Colts with Daniel Jones.
How about that guy?
I mean, the NFL is just stupid sometimes.
It is stupid because look at the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers give up on Baker, And look at him.
Jeez,
He has one night game with the Rams when Stafford was hurt, and that resurrected his career. He gets signed at Tampa, and nobody thought that was going to last. And look at him. MVP.
Yeah. Either him or Sam Darnold.
Yeah, sure.
Daniel Jones.
Another, he was a teammate with Baker at Carolina.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts.
And I still care about it. I wasn't mad. I was or sad. I was like, I felt sick last night. It's like, I can't believe I feel this way still about this stupid team.
Yeah.
Well, I felt sick many a time over my 62 years watching the Cowboys.
Oh, there's a game every year where it drives it home for me, and it was the Panther game this year. I mean, there have been times where I looked at you, I don't know, the Bears lost. That was horrible. Because I didn't want to have to hear from Troy Doofus about his stupid Bears. I hear from him once a year, and it's usually ragging the Cowboys, right?
I got a text last night.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Did you?
Sure you did. Well, I blocked him. When he razzed us after that game, I blocked him. I was like, I get one text, I'm blocking him.
Just tell him to try to name 2 actual Chicago Bears.
He'll say Walter Payton.
He'd say Dick Butkus and Walter Payton.
Brian Urlacher.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll say his name wrong.
Yeah.
Just play it, Troy.
Yeah, we love you, man.
Yeah.
Jim McMahon.
I didn't really block him.
And Walter Payton would be his too.
Yeah.
All right, part 1 of my chat with BB and B. Mead. We'll have more for you when we return. We'll do a little arguing with the fellas after this timeout.
Hey Pirate fans, get ready to keep the celebration going after ECU takes on Tulsa. Join us for our next Free Boot Friday in downtown Greenville on October 17th at the 5 Points Plaza starting at 5:30. We'll have a live concert from Lonnie Britton and Morgan Hudson and Company, plus fun for the whole family in the expanded New Look Kids Zone. Cool down with a Sub Crush from Crush Distillery and ice cold beer from Carolina Eagle Distributing. It's the perfect way to kick off your weekend. Music, fun, and pirate pride, all in the heart of downtown Greenville. Free Boot Friday, October 17th at the 5 Points Plaza.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away, right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Hi, this is Brian Meador from East Carolina Athletics. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Ron Ayers Motorsports is celebrating 50 years of excellence this year. Since 1975, they've been your go-to for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. Stop by their 30,000 square foot store featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler mowers, and steel equipment, all backed by Ron Ayers' 50 years of trusted service. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville, 50 years of quality, reliability, and adventure. And at Langley Contracting, they are the superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, they've got you covered. And best of all, they handle all of your insurance claims. They're locally owned right here in Eastern North Carolina, licensed, insured, and carry a 25-year roof warranty. And they can handle your gutter installations too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit them online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today. Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. Now listen. Whoops, turn my mic off. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, in World Cup qualifying action, Côte d'Ivoire, a.k.a. the Ivory Coast, up 2-0 on Kenya. From the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck. Jared,
Buck.
Fired up for the World Cup?
Yeah, very much.
Good to hear. Good. All right, let's continue our chat with Brian Bailey and Brian Meador, as those two gentlemen joined me in Studio C earlier today. Man. I got to now, sometimes, Bailey, you get Robert Jones on, y'all start talking about these new kids and the new NIL and all this stuff. I got to take. I think the NIL and portal is a negative for the team you root for in college football because you don't have the guys sticking around and everything. I think as an overall fan of watching college football, it's been a positive because of the parity, because of the great games, the powerhouses that were there with Bama, really those SEC teams. They're just kind of good teams now. They're not great. And I think week to week we're getting better college football games because of all the wackiness that's going on in college football.
Yeah, but you're speaking of the best 20 or so teams. Like, isn't the disparity going to be worse for your American Conference? Like, we have somebody if we have somebody, let's say the next Chris Johnson comes along and he's lighting it up, he's not going to be around. He's not going to stick around. You can be able to pay him.
Okay,
so he's going to land
for your team.
Yeah, it's bad for us.
Yeah,
it's bad for us. But if you're watching football on a game day on Saturday, I'm not saying that South Florida all of a sudden is as good as or can compete with Alabama. You know, that to me.
Well, they beat Florida.
If Florida's down.
And, Memphis beat Arkansas.
Yeah.
I mean, those games still happen. Tulane beat Northwestern, who beat Penn State. I'm just saying, like, I guess I am saying upper echelon for the most part. Like, Indiana, Oregon was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The games week
Indiana
to week
beating them was awesome. I enjoyed watching
are great. I'm really enjoying college football this year.
Okay.
That's because you got a couple Saturdays off.
You got Saturdays to watch it.
You can watch
Right.
them.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's what I've been missing.
You're not listening to Kyle from LaGrange rip you over here on the fifth quarter call-in show every Saturday
It
night.
sounds like you are not on board with that, though.
No, I just said I'm worried.
I just don't like it, period.
I'm worried about. I don't from on the inside over there. I don't like it, and I think I'm worried. Just like everybody before this thing started was, the East Carolinas of the world are going to miss out. That's where I look at it from more. I guess I'm looking more from the bubble of being in Greenville, East Carolina, and in that situation where how are we going to pay a kid the kind of money that one of these other guys can pay?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm coming from.
I agree with that, but what miss out on what? Where have we been that we're going to miss out on now?
No, the separation is going to get bigger, is it not?
Well, we're getting cast-offs from those schools to come play with us.
And have the same results? Is that where you're coming from?
The same results that we've always had.
I worry that you pay, if you were somebody like a big guy in town and you donate, say, $50,000, and you're expecting results and you don't get them, you're going to donate next year?
I don't know. That's up to them. That's crazy to spend that kind of money on this anyway. But
wow, I agree with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that bottom line, I'm enjoying my Saturdays off.
I think that's what this really is.
Yeah.
You go back and look at the games last year we played on Saturdays. Did you really get to watch any of them?
Right. You can have them on a monitor, but while you're trying to interview this person or talk
you're
about
not working.
this.
Bailey and Blake Harrell, I can't wait to get back to Saturdays. I'm like, wait, hold on, guys. Let me get a few more.
That's because I got a wedding this week. I was in Wilmington last week.
Oh, see, you don't get your Saturdays off.
No,
Okay.
There's always something going on.
It all comes back
Luke's
to being
birthday.
selfish.
My grandson Luke's birthday is next week.
See, the family's taking advantage of him because he does have Saturdays off for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've got stuff put into your calendar. Luckily, no birthdays for me. No,
Looking forward to
I'm sorry you have a grandson, dude.
Well, sometimes I am too. I'm just kidding, Luke. I love you.
Oh, Luke.
He's the best, but he can be a terror.
Did you have a good trip with Melissa this past weekend?
Man, the weather was wonderful. I'm telling you, down in
picked a
Wilmington,
great weekend to go down
off the
there.
river. And
All
it was, well, we thought about. I mean, we planned it. We got the Airbnb, and it was fun. We walked down that downtown area, and we watched football, and the girls shopped, and it's all you can ask for.
There we go.
Well,
How's that different from being here?
not really much at all.
You just pay to go to another town.
Exactly.
And do the same thing.
All right, Meador, things going good at ECU?
Oh, man, it's great over there. I got to say, I'm really a big Blake Harrell fan.
I am as well.
And
I am
his
too.
transparency, it's legitimate. It's not that guy. I've said it before that I like a lot of coaches along the way, but when I don't BS you when it comes to ones I don't like. I just can't say it like I used to be able to say it. But the Mac McCarthys and the Blake Harrells of the world are few and far in between, and we've been lucky to have those guys, and I really, really like Blake.
And getting Blake on with my show on Tuesdays, I mean, we update practice is one thing we can do, but him talking about just talking to the officials, to the head of officials, right after before our show, and that was I think it really made for some good information.
Yeah.
I'm still confused about what happened on that play, but Blake seemed to understand a little bit better.
And another thing too, back to the separation between haves and have-nots. I mean, we don't have to beat the haves to get into the college football playoff.
You're right.
We have
You're
to
right.
beat the teams we're even with, and that's why I'm so just kind of frustrated because we've had 3 opportunities to kind of win a big game and haven't got it done and been in all those games.
That's right.
Like, I feel like we're good enough to be on the same field with those teams, obviously.
You could pick a quarter where if you wake up one side or the other and you've won those games.
Yeah.
I mean, NC State's an easy one to pick out. I mean, that game went down to the last drive. BYU's a little trickier. but then
BYU 2 plays,
two
though.
play, and
Yeah.
you can-
Swung it.
Right.
I asked Blake about that. Did he buy into the fact that some teams, are mature enough to find a way to win? Because Tulane really didn't play well enough to win that game. I didn't.
They
think.
did the same stuff we did with
Right.
the penalties and
But they came up with the win. And some
Yeah.
teams are mature enough, and the program's mature enough.
Blake said that the other day.
Yeah.
At the press conference, he talked about
that,
it.
man, we need to win one of them, and maybe that
Right.
can. And the next chance we'll get is
I didn't
Memphis.
get a chance to listen to the fifth quarter. How was the vibe?
We didn't get a ton of calls. It was kind of weird. We got some long calls. We got people down on JDB.
Yeah.
And just kind of more exasperated with another opportunity just slips away.
No.
There was some anger, but I think some sadness and some, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's frustrating.
Yeah. Greg Hudson said he was, I guess he's never listened before. He was like shocked. He was like, I thought people called in and asked questions. I'm like, no, people call in and yell.
and you have to. You're hilarious with your response to some of them, and because you've had it with they're tired, but you're tired of hearing them being tired and ranting on you, and you're like, you got a question? Is there something you want to say in there? Get to the point.
Try to get them because we usually have lines logged and loaded.
I'm gonna call in to order a pizza. that was gold.
Oh, dude, yes. I told him he called Domino's one night. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
That was great.
But Holden and Caden have been really good on it too, because they have been frustrated. They want to see this team get over the hump. And it's all about expectations and. You can be a victim of your success. We expect to win one of these games now because Blake Harrell has done such a good job here in his brief time.
Well, the players have bought into him, so you think
I put up the numbers first 11 games as head coach. I went back to Logan, and every coach had a losing record, and Harrell was 8-3 in his first 11 games. That goes back to interim, and we can revisit when he has his first.
And you think back to the one big game, I guess last year was the state game in the bowl game. He got that win.
And at North Texas, they were dogs on the road. Yeah. So I'm kind of giving them, but, you beat State, BYU, or Tulane this year, that would be your signature win at this point.
I agree.
He's still looking for the State bowl game was big, but bigger to you than me. I don't care about bowl games.
What do you think is more important, the bowl game or the opening game this year? Which would you have rather had won?
From a standpoint of East Carolina, the bowl game without question.
I believe, sir, that would be 2-1.
No, it doesn't mean we're right. It doesn't mean we're right.
No, I don't think it means we're right.
I think it's crazy.
It doesn't mean we're right at all.
He thinks it's crazy.
No, I'm not saying it.
I just think from a historical perspective.
I know what they're hanging all the stuff on the walls over there, and they're making it look. This is for a recruit standpoint. You're right on the bigger picture. You win that game to start on the road in Raleigh. I think as far as looking forward, you have that's the bigger game. I get it. State wasn't really up for that game. They didn't want to play it. Let's be real honest there. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they.
But when you put that banner up, it doesn't say State really didn't want to be here.
But that trophy sitting over there.
Where's the banner?
But they're putting it up.
Where?
They put the trophy up.
It's a surprise.
Is anybody going to see it?
They've done a good job with the former player banners. You like those?
Oh, they look really good.
The ones hanging outside the stadium.
Yeah. Okay. Where's this big military
bowl? The signage is what I'm talking to. The celebration picture.
All right.
And that's for the recruiting stuff. That's the side of it I'm talking about. I'm talking for a much smaller.
Damn, y'all won the military bowl? Sign me up.
See, that kind of sarcasm will get you nowhere.
I know. No, I'm very cynical.
I totally see what you're saying, because if you go in and win that game at NC State, you've got all this momentum going for something bigger.
For the first time ever, we have a chance to play for a college football national championship, and I want to do it.
Yeah.
And
well, I'd buy a PlayStation game, and you'll have a shot.
Now, Bailey, that kind of talking, that's something Clip Rock would say.
I know. I thought about that.
You better be careful over there.
Well, I think it's just extremely difficult for. I mean, you got to think about how the avenue to get there is. You gotta win everything. I mean,
yeah, including regular season games in the state.
Yeah. You didn't go to the bowl game, did you?
No.
That's why you don't think it's that important. You weren't there to see how important it looked in those players' eyes.
No, I got to tell you, it was a fun environment. It was neat. And watching Rajay and all that, the celebration afterwards, being in the locker room with the guys, for us, I mean, it was
good stuff.
Huge.
And it's tough for me to say that, like Alex Harper's face or to Rajay Harris, that like I'd rather win a game y'all aren't involved in than the one you won, where Rajay had one of the best runs in ECU football history. But that's
and Luke Larson has a towel. He's the one that got the towel.
That's right, yeah.
For the big brawl.
I got the video of him picking it up, and because he texted me and said he sent a picture of it. He said I got it. He had tweeted it out anyway.
Yeah.
And I said I got video of you bending down and picking it up and stuffing it in your pants. It was hilarious.
How long?
While the big fight was going on.
20? Oh, we got to go.
Oh.
Have we even done anything?
We're not worthy of any more than 20.
We've gone half
just
an
argue
hour.
it. That's what we're doing.
Ellerby's screaming at his radio right now to take a break.
All right, take a break.
Take a break. I enjoyed it, fellas. We
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
hey, good luck to your team this Sunday. Good luck to your team on Sunday.
You don't mean that.
No, I don't mean it, but I can say it.
I'm not even going to say it.
Well,
I don't
that's the
be...
difference in me and you.
Yeah, you're a phony. You're
no,
fake.
I'm not a phony. Good luck.
You don't mean it.
I don't mean it, but good luck.
Bad luck, sir. Bad luck.
I hope you fumble.
All right. See y'all.
Later.
Just putting Meador and Bailey in the room together would be a good time.
I know I have like a guaranteed hour and a half of like a fun time on Tuesdays. It's just, the full hour of the Brian Bailey show. And then today, a welcome surprise with Meador joining the segment.
He always adds some spice. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Bruce Howard will join us on the show, get a Tulsa preview when we return after these words.
Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World, two names that are synonymous with top quality sales and service in Pitt County for over 47 years. And Brian Cook joins us now. And Brian, talk about your philosophy when it comes to previously owned cars, trucks, SUVs, even hybrids now.
Yeah, we're going to shop all over the Southeast, trying to keep a good mix of inventory. And from there, we want to offer a top quality product to use through warranties and finance that we can provide.
Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Your first stop for shopping is at Shimmer Boutique. If you need a gift idea or some shopping therapy for yourself, stop by today because new arrivals are here from all of your favorite brands like Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shop now at Shimmer Boutique online and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is home of the popular Pirate Radio camo hoodie and hat collections. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and ShimmerBoutiqueOnline.com. Go Pirates!
Get your game faces on, Pirates. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into Duff season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's rebates on 17 different models of long guns and handguns. Get up to $350 back. Get ready for hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
While you're sleeping, our whole hogs are slow cooking over wood to create that bite that Eastern North Carolina is known for. I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have been the torchbearers for what whole hog barbecue is supposed to be. At Sam Jones, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors. Everything, and I mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Come on over and see us at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. Sam Jones Barbecue, Fire Tower Road.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
When the truth matters, trust the professionals at Private Eyes. Founded in 1999 by law enforcement officer and military veteran Gary Pastor, Private Eyes specializes in private investigations, executive protection, security, and threat detection services. From individuals, attorneys, and businesses, Private Eyes has the experience, resources, and state-of-the-art technology to uncover answers and protect what matters most. Private Eyes, professional, discreet, trusted. Call 866 774-3937.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
This is Isaiah Winstead. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Kick off your holiday shopping at the Down East Holiday Show. You can shop over 180 small businesses for unique gifts, decorations, and delicious foods, all at the Greenville Convention Center. And the best part, you'll be supporting Pitt Community College scholarships. The show runs November 6th through the 9th, and tickets are on sale now. Just open your browser and search Down East Holiday Show today. And good news, business travelers, PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. You can book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the pirates fly. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, welcome back into hour number 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Still to come, former East Carolina tight end Bryce Williams will join us on the show. We'll go Pirate Radio Outdoors, get his thoughts on East Carolina's loss to Tulane, and also look ahead to Tulsa. And we'll do that right now from the Golden Hurricane side of things, as joining us on the Turner Home Team Live line, longtime play-by-play voice of the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, Bruce Howard, joining us. Bruce, how you doing, sir?
Good, man. How are you doing? Looking forward to getting to Greenville tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to having you here. And Bruce, let's talk about the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. I remember talking to you preseason, and you just talked about all the newness, starting with the head coach Trey Lamb, and then the roster and everything else, almost starting from scratch. So the 2-4 start, and we'll talk about the headline of that, because I watched that game. I actually texted you right after it. I was fired up for Tulsa and you and the folks there, but the win over Oklahoma State. But how about the season so far, Bruce? What's been the highlights and what needs to improve the rest of the way?
Well, you obviously touched on that, the win against Oklahoma State, which Tulsa had not won in Stillwater since 1951. That was huge, a big win. It got Tulsa to 2-2 at the time. But then, as you look at Tulsa's schedule, it was not easy, with Tulane and then Memphis to follow, and obviously that's followed up with a 2-game losing streak. So kind of got brought back down to earth by 2 really good teams in the American. And, so it's been, the 2-4 is kind of what some people expected, kind of maybe what you were looking at. The only difference is a lot of people thought Tulsa would win at New Mexico State and lose at Stillwater, and instead Tulsa lost in Las Cruces and won in Stillwater. So 2-4 is kind of about where a lot of people thought this team would be. But they've had their ups and downs. But the down part is they're playing some of the best in the American Conference, and that's the American Conference is really good, as you all well know up there, in Greenville.
Well, especially when you play the teams that Tulsa has played, and you never want to start 0-3, and I don't know if you can excuse 0-3, but if you can, Memphis, Tulane, and Navy would be certainly excusable with the way those teams are playing. I mean, you're looking at teams that are looked at as playoff contenders right now to get into that college football playoff. And how did, you kind of knew you were a little ways away, Bruce. You talked about everything kind of having to change heading into year 1 of Trey Lamb, but how did you match up? I mean, you hung around a little bit with Navy and with Tulane. Memphis kind of got away 45-7, but how did you kind of hang with those conference opponents thus far?
Well, I thought Tulsa did a pretty good job of doing exactly what they needed to go do against Navy. They got 3 turnovers in the first quarter against Navy, which was astonishing, and they led 14-7. They had a 19-yard run on 3rd and 7 that went into the end zone for a touchdown. But then all of a sudden there was a flag and a very dubious holding call that wiped out that touchdown. Tulsa ended up fumbling the next play, but instead of being up 21-7, and that's where you want to be when it comes to Navy, all of a sudden the 3 or 4 plays later it was 14-14, and then the game shifted the other way. So Tulsa did a pretty good job. They did what they needed to do against Navy early, but then Navy did what Navy does, which is they didn't turn it over in the final 3 quarters, and they kind of won that game going away. The Tulane game, Tulsa, again, was playing them chest to chest. It was 14-14 in the second quarter, and Tulsa had just gotten the turnover, but then they turned it back over to Tulane, and all of a sudden it went the other way. And Tulane is good, and they're very good at finishing games. And then the Memphis game, you look at that score, 45-7. However, with 3 minutes to go in the first half, it was 14-7, and Tulsa had just intercepted the ball on their own 2-yard line, so they were 98 yards away. Unfortunately, the remaining 3 minutes of the half, they threw 2 interceptions, 2 short fields. Memphis, very good, obviously, converted them into touchdowns, and instead of 14-7 at half, it's 28-7. Then you're really up against it. So, I mean, there have been times where this team has been very competitive, even against the good teams. But you have to finish. You have to be more consistent. They're young. It's just a team finding their way right now. But I do like the coaching staff. Trey Lamb has been terrific, and the guys still believe. So that's the important part. They still believe they can go out and win a game.
Bruce Howard, longtime play-by-play voice of the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, joining us on the Turner Home Team live line. Bruce, I want to ask you a little bit more about the win over Oklahoma State. I mean, I know it was big for Trey Lamb. Saw the post-game on ESPN, whatever network it was on, and man, he had a great post-game conversation and speech talking about that, Tulsa's here. That was important, I'm sure, for the coaches and players, but how about for long-time Tulsa folk like yourself and the fans? I mean, I know Oklahoma State's down this year, but that doesn't matter. Beating them in Stillwater, what did that mean to you and the folks that have been around there a long time?
Well, it's a pretty cathartic moment, when you haven't won there since 1951.
Yeah.
I think it was 23 tries. And they've come to Stillwater and had chances to win a lot of games there against Oklahoma State and just kind of came up short. There have been some others that were blowouts and that kind of thing, and that happens. But, it was pretty cool. And Trey, I think he said he received 540 text messages the next day, through the next 24 hours after winning against Oklahoma State. Now, a lot of them were from his, colleagues in the coaching business and people that he had touched in his career. But a lot of them were from old time Tulsa players that remember going to Stillwater and not being able to win. And, I in fact got a text from the first coach I ever worked with was Dave Rader. I don't know if you remember that name, but Dave Rader was the coach for a lot of years here at Tulsa, and he had a couple of close calls in Stillwater. And he texted me in the middle of the game, and he said, "We are winning this game." And I'm like, Coach, don't jinx it. The game wasn't over yet. So I waited until the game was over, and then I texted him. I said, "You were right." And so yeah, it meant a lot.
Bruce Howard joining us. Bruce, did I see this week Trey Lamb made a quarterback decision for the rest of the year? Who are some guys to watch on offense coming up Thursday night when Tulsa has the ball?
Yeah, it may not be for the rest of the year, but it certainly is for Thursday. He named Baylor Hayes, the redshirt freshman quarterback, as the starter. And so he'll be the guy operating things, and will be backed up by Kirk Francis. When Tulsa's played well, it's been their running back, Dominic Richardson, who has been really good. However, as you might expect, there's some athletes on the other side of the ball when it comes to Tulane and to Memphis. And so, Tulsa ran the ball really well against Oklahoma State, and Richardson had, over 140 yards in that game. But against Tulane and Memphis, the sledding was a lot tougher. It was a lot more difficult to move the ball on the ground. And East Carolina has a terrific defense too when it comes to being against the rush. So it won't be easy certainly, but it is when they're playing well. They're leaning on number 21 to do well. Their tight end has emerged. Brody Foley has actually been a kind of a go-to guy, big play guy for them. including a 72-yarder on a broken play that he had earlier in the year. And the big disappointment has been the wide receiver position, which was thought to be a strength coming in. They just have not been able to get the ball downfield as they would like. As a result, a lot of 10, 12, 15-play drives, some of which result in only 3 points or no points if they went for it on fourth down. So that's what they need, more explosiveness. And I don't know if they'll get it Thursday night against East Carolina, but that's what they're looking for. That's what they need to have on the offensive side. They do like to play with pace. They do like to get up and snap it quickly, just like East Carolina does. However, doing that, when you do that 10 or 12 times, and somewhere along the line, I know the defenses are thinking, somewhere along the line they're going to mess up. There's going to be a penalty or a turnover or whatever, and that's the way people have approached Tulsa defensively. They've really stayed back a lot in terms of not letting people get over the top.
And Bruce mentioned it, the tough conference slate. Tulsa has given up some points in conference play, but man, non-conference, they gave up 7 to Abilene Christian, 21 in a loss to New Mexico State, and just 12 in that win over Oklahoma State. So they have had some really good defensive performances. How about the defense so far this year for the Golden Hurricane?
Yeah, they've had some guys that have really played well. The middle linebacker still leads the league in tackles, and Ray Coney has done a terrific job. And their defensive line is really deep. They basically have 8 players that you could consider starters. They rotate 4 in and 4 out. And defensive ends, Byron Turner and Jaden Burnett, they both play the exact same position, so they rotate in for each other. And those two are combined for, I think it's 10.5 sacks. So they do a nice job off the edge. In the secondary, this guy leads the nation in interceptions, Elijah Green. He has 5 of them. So he's been the ball hawk back there. He'd be a guy to kind of look out for. So that's kind of the defense. And the defense, as you mentioned, has had their moments. And I know it sounds like a pitcher that gave up 9 in the first inning and then shut them out the rest of the way. But if they didn't give up the 45 against Memphis and the 31 to Tulane and the 42 to Navy, those 3 good teams, you're mentioning it correctly. They've been pretty darn good, but the facts are they gave up those plays, and some of them are as a result of turnovers and short fields and that sort of thing. But I think you're right. The defense has been pretty good. They got to continue to improve.
All right, Bruce is a wanted man, so we're going to let him run. He's got to go talk to Jim Zoke. He's got a bigger name on the other line. So, but Bruce, we always enjoy your time here, man, and looking forward to you getting here to Greenville. I hope you enjoy your experience.
We always do. Always love coming to Greenville and seeing Pirate Nation.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Bruce. Have a good one, man.
Right. Hey, take care.
There is the longtime play-by-play voice of the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, Bruce Howard, joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. You're looking to sell your house fast and without making any repairs. The Turner Home Team is the local home buying company. They buy houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 252-525-4780. Sure, let's get a little bit of our new blue Pirate report and hear from a Pirate player. How about a Conley Viking, Panda Askew, who met with members of the media on Monday. Here's what Panda had to say when he talked to the folks on Monday.
All right, well, Panda, I want to ask you first off, how'd you get the nickname Panda?
So, nickname came from Greenville Little League. Michael Vaughn actually gave it to me. Played third base, a little bit of first, and he said you look like Pablo Sandoval, and Pablo Sandoval's nickname is Panda, so kind of just stuck. Everybody in the area just kept calling me Panda.
So you came from baseball. Did you watch much baseball growing up? Did you know like actual Pablo Sandoval?
Yes, I did. Yeah, baseball was definitely my first sport. Loved it. That's where I met one of my good friends, Holt Nailers, and played with him. But yeah, loved it growing up. Been watching it lately too as well.
What's it like, obviously, starting in Charlotte but concluding your career at ECU back home? What's these last few years been like for you?
It kind of means it's like full circle moment. You see growing up here, playing sports, being in the area, everybody knowing you, and then going somewhere that not really many people know you, kind of establish yourself there. And then coming back here to finish it out has just been pretty much a dream. Like, it's been great.
And you kind of, I remember last year, you got in like a little late in camp, and you went, it took you some time. So you kind of had to put in the hard work to get back to this point. So how gratifying is that?
Really good. I mean, this paid off well, and just putting that work in and day out, not getting distracted or anything like that, just sticking to the process. It's been great.
Being a Greenville kid, what does it mean playing under the lights here in Daddy Ficklen?
Every time we walk out there, it's pretty much a sold crowd. Like, everybody's out there, everybody is rooting for you. It means like a sense of community. Like, to me, it feels like anywhere I go in the city, anyone will know you and tell you how like they want to see you play and how they want to see you succeed. So that's great. It means everything.
In the Tulane game, it felt like you guys ran the ball really well on third down specifically. How much confidence does that give you guys to go out there and do that on one down?
It really does, because we worked on that the week before, because we were having problems in third down and like red zone areas. So we took it like to heart too. When we get those third downs, those third shorts, even the third and longs, we feel like at any time we can get that.
Feels like a lot of games, it's either a good first half or a good second half. I mean, how much of a this thing this week has it been to just have a full 60 minutes from the offense?
I think the biggest thing is that we need to focus more on like us and our job. And if we just do our job, everything will fall into place. It's like we need to collectively not skip out on one quarter or one half, but back to back to back doing our job and getting good like gains and things like that.
What does impress you from Tulsa up front?
I like their aggression. How they they're not afraid. They just go straight at you. They'll sit in your face and make you press them past the line of scrimmage. So we need to be denting the defense.
What's you and Kyle basically split reps through 6 games. What's that relationship like? You guys working off each other and everything?
I feel like it's complimentary for sure, because we're both older guys. We both seen a lot of football, played a lot of football, and to have that like togetherness, it feels like when he succeeds, I succeed, and when I succeed, he succeeds.
You guys have had injuries along the line also, so you guys have had to sub in for each other and stuff like that. So you do have another injury here with Bryce and everything like that. But how do you see that playing out with you guys and the way that you guys are looking out for each other?
I feel like we're such a tight-knit group. Like, everybody's on the same page at all times, so it's kind of like, yeah, we have somebody fall down, but it's the next man up, and we need somebody to execute at a high level.
I noticed Caden in the first half came over to the line, kind of gave y'all some words of encouragement. Y'all came out ready to go in the second half. Just what's it like kind of having that leader to kind of motivate you guys?
I mean, it's kind of everything. When you have a guy out there who takes the field and has the presence that he has, and the way he speaks about the game and how he takes his business to every day, it makes you feel confident in what you're doing. It makes you feel confident in any play that the coach would call. We can run and score, get a game, doesn't matter.
Offensively, what was that biggest adjustment at halftime for you guys?
I think the biggest adjustment was, I'm going to go back to what I said, like just being all about us, not worrying about what's going on the other side of the ball, because if we execute and put the game plan that we put together, then we're fine. Like, we'll be explosive and exactly what we want to be.
What did you see out of TJ when he kind of came in and started getting carries? What does he have in the run game?
He's one of those backs that like you put in, and he just goes. He sees the hole, and he has great vision. That's what I saw from him. He's always had great vision, and he's very elusive. And once he does make that contact with that first level, second level, wherever it is, he's going to keep driving, keeping that play alive.
Do you guys have to kind of a different mindset blocking depending on who's back there, just based off their speed and their style of running, or is it all the same?
I feel like I think it's all the same. I believe it's all the same. Like when if Mike Wright was to get back there, I feel like he has the same relationship and the same like leadership status as Caden does. Like when he talks about the game, it's very strong, it's very influential. So I feel like everybody has the same respect for him just as much as Caden.
Do we like these black helmets? Now that I know what color they are, black helmets.
The purple helmet, purple. Yeah. No, the purple. Wow. The purple helmets are nice. I like them because they're like the darker purple. Like that matte almost purple, and they got the cursive Pirates on the side of it, which is I'm pretty hyped about.
Having that level of defense that plays for you guys, does that give the offense a certain level of confidence?
Yeah, it definitely does, because it tells you, like, just like in the Army game, if we get up on a team and it's right now, then they can shut the game out just out of like will. They're fast, they fly around, they get everything done, and they give us confidence to go out there and put points on the board.
All right, there is Panda Askew. Hey, Mike, shout out Mike Vaughn, giving him the nickname after Pablo Sandoval. Did not know, thought it was like a name from birth, but no, it came from his baseball days.
Yeah, pretty cool nickname.
And now he goes by it, so I like it.
Shout out Zach Kaplan, still not understanding what color the helmet was.
Black, purple. I mean,
we talked to Noah Holmes first, and he said black helmet, and then guys like, yeah, it's purple. And then in between interviews, everybody's like, Zach, it's a purple helmet. And then he asked Panda, and everyone's like, damn it, Zach, it's purple.
Did you, when you talked to Noah Holmes, say, what's up, Holmes?
No, I did not. I didn't think about it.
Did you say, Noah, what is your kind of story arc with your career?
No.
All right. I wouldn't have said those things either. I'm glad you didn't. Jared, who's the starting running back for ECU on Thursday night?
I'm going to go London Montgomery.
All right.
I mean, the depth chart is still or.
I mean, have they changed anything on the depth chart?
No, not really.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it basically copy and pasted from week one.
Oh, has Parker Jenkins always been first on that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But no Engelman on the depth chart.
Yeah, that's stayed the same, even though Engelman has seen an uptick in carries. Been very good. Interested to see what the running back room looks like throughout the rest of the season.
I know. I would start Engelman. And then have Gunn.
Yeah. Marlon Gunn, man, like, I was asking us, like, after the Tulane game, who we getting? And they were like, Marlon Gunn. And I was like, I don't feel like I saw him on the field at all. And then apparently he did. They just changed it so much, you kind of don't know who's who at times.
I know.
But, I mean, Marlon Gunn, man, every time he gets an opportunity, 5 yards of carry.
And I get it, too. It's not like you have an Adrian Peterson in this backfield.
Yeah.
That you just go with. So they are looking for the best formula and see what works. And right now, they think rolling with 4 running backs is what works.
Yeah, I don't even know what else to add. It just seems like we've been asking the same running back question since before week 1.
Well, you know what, Jarrett? Don't add anything because we're going to take a break.
All right.
But you're going to need to add something next segment because Bryce Williams said he's running behind.
I got plenty to talk about.
Oh, here we go, folks. Now we're getting to it. We're going to talk about the issues that Americans are facing in 2025.
Absolutely.
With Jarrett Watkins when we return after this timeout.
Eggs.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm. Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me."
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
Hey Pirate Nation, warm weather is here and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. It's game day, and there's only one place to go to gear up, UBE. Whether you're tailgating, storming the stadium, or watching the Pirates play from the couch, do it the Pirate way with UBE. We've got the latest and greatest tees, jerseys, and hats from Adidas, Champion, and Lululemon. Don't forget UBE Game Day buttons, available free to the first 500 customers on game day. Set your course for University Book Exchange or shop 24/7 at pirateware.com.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with Harris Real Estate Group, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
All right, Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live here on a Tuesday. Looking at the Bucs scoreboard, Game 2, Dodgers-Brewers went down to the wire last night. Dodgers escape with a 2-1 win. They lead the series 1-0, and 3 college football games coming up on this Tuesday night. Nothing too attractive. Maybe one good team in action, that being Western Kentucky, who is 5-1 on the year, 3-0 in conference play. Western Kentucky can become bowl eligible with a win. I might do this at trivia tomorrow night. I was going to look at it last night, Bone. How many 6-win teams do you think we got? Here are the bowl eligible teams as we sit right now in college football. Navy and Memphis are bowl eligible. The Georgia Tech Ramblin' Wreck Yellow Jackets, 6-0. BYU and Texas Tech.
Go Raiders.
6-0. That was your team.
Yep.
Good call. They are 7th in the country. The Indiana Hoosiers and Ohio State Buckeyes are 6-0. And the UNLV Running Rebels, who nearly lost to an FCS team week 0, are 6-0. Dan Mullen getting it done. Let's look at their schedule. When do they play Boise?
Probably towards.
Ooh.
Probably towards this Saturday.
Probably towards this week.
The end of the week is what I was going to say.
At Boise, FS1 at 3:30. So the UNLV's run could be come to an end, or they could be one of the favorites for the playoff.
Yeah.
At the end of this weekend. All right, also 6-0, Ole Miss and Texas A&M. And that is it on the list.
So these teams can just coast.
They're in a bowl.
Yeah, why even try the rest of the season?
I mean, Brian Bailey would just tell them to relax because you're going to a bowl game.
Yeah. Why do the rest of the regular season does not matter for these teams?
Not at all. Not at all. Now we should find teams that are like 1-5 or 6 that need to win out.
Yeah. The Baltimore Ravens, I think, can get to bowl eligibility.
Tim Albin.
It's not happening.
Really needs to.
There's not. When I talked to Shane Connick a few weeks ago, I asked him, I was like, is there a win left on this schedule? And their most winnable game is Temple. And so, no.
Let's look at hot seat real quick because Mac asked us this yesterday. Who's next? You had a good name, right?
Luke Fickell.
Yeah.
At Wisconsin. Yeah.
Very, very good name. Where are we at with homeboy at Florida State?
Norvell?
Yeah.
I've tried to defend
0-3 in league play.
Yeah. No, if they don't get their act together, which it doesn't look like they will, he's out of there.
So you've got Scott Frost back at UCF. He's 0-3 in conference play, and Rich Rod, they're both in year 1.
Yeah,
so
that's not happening.
They're okay.
Deion's probably, they're not going to fire Deion, but he will probably be done coaching Colorado after this year, I feel like.
Yeah, I see. Iowa State was 5-0. Now they're 5-2 after a couple of straight losses. Let's see. Anybody in the Big Ten?
Greg Schiano, maybe.
Yeah.
Michigan State's coach is done.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, I think he already got fired, actually.
And anybody in the SEC? Stoops?
Mark Stoops. Yeah, I mean, they've already reached their peak. Will Levis, 10-win season. It's not getting any better than that. So fire them or don't. It doesn't really matter.
Hey, I had a good call. The problem is it was the most obvious call of all time. South Carolina was not going to finish in the top 25.
But, I mean, they're not going to fire Beamer.
No. They shouldn't.
Yeah.
They do.
Billy Napier, how he is skated by through all of this is crazy.
He's gonna once again. I don't think he survives. All right, but if they beat Mississippi State and beat Georgia, like people be excited again,
or beat Tennessee and Florida State is an interesting matchup now that Norvell and
that could be the Fire Bowl, lose or leave town match, but they'll probably both be out.
That should be like an actual thing in
I
college
agree.
football. Just it doesn't even have to be the 2 worst teams in college football. Let's just pick a game and hey, loser gets fired. Adds more stakes to it.
I like just end of the year put together games for purposes like that. Like even if you're not bowl eligible.
Like if Florida State and Florida are not bowl eligible at the end of the season, let them play an extra game. And hey, if you want to show up for your coach, show up for your coach. If not, somebody else will because his job is on the line. His line is on the job.
Joel says, a few buddies of mine, yeah, I got friends outside the Chili Water Chat gang. They are FAU fans, want Norvell gone.
FSU.
What did I say?
FAU.
Nobody has
FAU wants Norvell gone because maybe they want to hire.
Nobody has friends that are FAU fans. They want Mike Norvell gone. Let's do a quick NFL hot seat as well.
Mike McDaniel.
Somehow Brian Dayball's yams are not
Aaron
hot.
Glenn has lost his team.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't, yeah.
It's not even that I predicted he would be good. It's just I wanted him to be good.
I think it just might be the Jets, man.
Browns won't fire Stefanski. They don't really care about their team until 2029 when the stadium's done.
Texans got to give D'Amico a grace year, right?
Yeah.
I would think so.
I mean, if anybody's seat is hot in Houston, it's Nick Caserio with that abysmal offensive line he's built for C.J. Stroud. It's crazy.
Do the Raiders have a plan after Pete Carroll?
No. I mean, I don't know why Patrick Graham has stayed there so long. God bless his soul. He's a great defensive coordinator, but like maybe he is the predecessor. I don't know, but to say anything definite for this team is crazy.
Pretty boy in Carolina doing all he can to stick around.
Yeah.
Dave Canales.
And,
Kellen Moore, year 1.
Jonathan Gannon, unless the Cardinals miraculously become a playoff team, Jonathan Gannon is gone. And I'll say the same thing for Mike McDaniel. Somebody's getting a stellar coordinator next year with Gannon and McDaniel.
Okay. Some guys are built to be coordinators.
I think Jonathan Gannon is built to be a head coach, but like he's just they're not going to get rid of Kyler. And I think without getting rid of Kyler, you're not going to turn that team around. And he put his hand on a player.
I was going to ask, how much does that affect
the Cardinals? The NFL didn't find him. The Cardinals find him. So obviously he's in hot water there with upper management. So Jonathan Gannon probably out. Bless you.
And folks, you don't want to be in hot water. You want to be in chilly water.
Absolutely.
Like the chilly water chat gang. Jamie said Mike McDaniel went from kid genius to doofus. Steep drop.
Yeah.
He did.
Mike McNerd Boy, as Rex Ryan called him.
You think he goes to college and is like, hey, cool kids, look at my capris. You want to come play for me?
I don't know if a 5'7" guy that looks like that wearing capris can relate to college kids. But I guess that is cool.
Sean McVay's 5'7".
Yeah, but Sean McVay wins.
Right, but you're talking about how he looks. I'm talking about...
Yeah. Well, when you lose, like the Dolphins have lost, how you look matters.
Right. Lane says the Eagles need an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, they'll have a year in the dumps, go hire some spectacular coordinator and win a Super Bowl again. Or at least go.
I'm going to say something I don't believe, but just like sports talk radio. Eagles need a quarterback.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I can't believe, I told Chandler this when we were in New Orleans. I can't believe people spent the entire, I may have not told Chandler, I told somebody this. People spent the entire summer debating like Cam Newton versus Jalen Hurts. What an idiotic summer talk.
Lane said, and a new QB and get rid of Brown. Don't care if that's a hot take. Lane's ready to burn it down.
Well, A.J. Brown probably will be on the way.
I love that the Eagles, right after they win a Super Bowl, the first thing they do is tear everything down.
They're leading the division right now, too. They're 4-2. They're not bad.
Because my crap team can't complete a handoff, and Dallas can't get off the field against Bryce Young in the fourth quarter.
I mean, they lost to the 4-2 Denver Broncos, who have very good defense and a very good coach. I will say that. Give them some respect. And then they lost to the Giants on a short week after playing a defense that beat them up. I don't think...
I give no consolation to losing to the Giants. There's no reason to lose to the Giants.
Absolutely not. I mean, the bum Chargers lost to the Giants.
Speaking of Giants, this man's very tall. He's a good fella. Not always on time.
Is Bryce Williams on the hot seat?
1, 2, 3, 4. I saw the light. I was baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. What's up, Bryce?
Hey. Oh, that sounds weird.
What happened today?
Those are new headphones. That's why they sound weird.
What are they? Loud? Quiet?
It don't sound like normal.
What do you want it to be?
I don't know. I think louder.
I don't know. Is that you? Check. Hello?
I think we're good. Yeah.
Is that you?
It sounds different, but I think I can work with it.
Okay.
I've never, someone says, I kept your seat warm.
Mm-hmm.
I've never put on warm headphones after getting them, But it was nice. It was like, nice little, like a hot towel out of the dryer.
It's cold out, so I mean.
Jamie said, come on, Bryce. Lock in, Bryce.
My bad. Just mess. Trying to get this and that, and you get asked to do something before you go, and then you got Greenville traffic. Of course, Dickinson's closed again. Dang.
Hang on, sorry. My wife's asking me if I watch Task on HBO. I have to respond to her. The old traffic, huh?
And construction. Road construction.
Speaking of traffic, there was a lot of traffic on my phone last Thursday when ECU played.
I tell you what.
And oh man, I cannot wait to bring this up. I don't even think Jared doesn't know this yet.
Uh-oh.
All right, so let's go through Thursday's text. We like to do this. Bryce said, well, not the hottest start.
Yeah.
I said, no, sir. He said, ain't that catch some crap? I think that was a miss. Yeah. The damn D's holding up their end of the bargain, thank goodness. What the hell's up with our punters? And then...
This game's coming back to me now.
Catch the damn ball. Smith. Gang. Damn 22 closed the distance. All right, so I thought something might have been up here, but then Bright, okay. He goes, I said, let's go ahead and win this thing. He said, dang right. I feel like we got wind on the sails.
Yeah.
And gave me one of these.
Yeah.
He said, we better, dang, you were cussing a lot. Were you in the sauce the other night?
I wasn't, actually. I think I was in my living room.
Oh, at one point you were in the bed because I called you and you said I can't answer the phone.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I called in just a moment. You said we better dang score a TD, son of a bleep. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. And then I called you and you said, sorry, in the hay, wife is asleep. I said, are you behind? How much time does it say is left? Because Bryce was texting me and things weren't matching up. He said, 2:19 for me. I said, brother, there's 11:11 left in the fourth quarter. Like
2:19 left in what?
The third.
Oh, good Lord.
So that's
like 30 minutes of
that's
real
6 game minutes.
Yeah.
To add in commercial stoppages.
Right.
We're a good 15, 20 minutes.
It must have been when like paused it and like maybe I was getting ready for bed or something. I don't know.
Sometimes it buffers and instead of like going to where it should be, it picks it up from where,
I think
you know.
that's what happened,
I said, buddy, he said, wait, what? I said, buddy, you are time traveling. He said, I was watching the third quarter. So then we got caught up and he said, well, that was a punch in the sack.
Yeah.
So there you go. But that was hilarious that you were so far behind. I was like, now I've seen these plays, but it was a long time ago.
And I thought I was in real time. I said, man, this is great, Clint. We're doing awesome. And then that happened. And then, of course, I think I shut it off. And, of course, my mind was like, oh, I'm going to go to sleep. I said, nah. And I just kept checking the phone. And I was like, son of a gun.
Man. Sometimes when I'm on the sideline, I get a little brain dead. And, like, I'm checking scores from other games going on. And I'll, like, scroll up and be like, why isn't this ECU score update? And I'm like, oh, I'm at the game. Like, I'm here.
I do that all the time in Minji's where, like, because I stream at home. So I'm always behind a little bit on the gambling apps and the score app and stuff. So I'll score app or gambling app the ECU game to, like you just said, basically check the score while I'm at the game. And I'm like, wait, I'm at this. There's no possible way anything could be ahead of what I'm at right now.
Because, like, if I'm watching an ECU, like, road basketball game, I'm not there. So, like, I'll be updating the score, and I'll just do the same thing. It's like, well, maybe I'm behind. And I'm like, dude, I'm standing right next to Blake Harrell. What do you mean maybe I'm behind?
Yeah, very weird.
Zoned in. And
Yep. It's much easier to follow a game not at the game than at the game.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Knowing stats, knowing everything, replays, you miss a lot when you're at the game.
Well, it's like basketball at Minji's. Like, I'll get the score sheet after the game before the press conference. I'm like, oh, dang, I didn't know he even played.
Yeah.
Like, I watched the whole thing.
Mike P said, what if your phone was ahead one time? Trust me, Mike, I've thought about that.
I'd be having some questions.
It freaks me out. Like if I'm at the game, Bryce, and it says, and it's 80-79, and then I look at my phone and it says 84-79, and then ECU takes it inbounds and scores.
Oh, God.
How scared would that be?
Yeah.
I'd be questioning things.
Wow.
Yeah. Questioning like the validity of the game or the validity of life?
Life.
Okay.
Life. Yeah. Like what this simulation has been predetermined.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Jamie said Bryce is a master of sayings, whatever you want to call him. It's amazing. I agree. I love everything that comes from Bryce. But Bryce, I did not love the outcome the other night, which is why I'm so despondent since that game, because every time we get an opportunity
just to show out and
to get people to take us seriously, to tell people that ECU is a good football team.
Yep.
They come up short.
Yep. That's that was disheartening. I mean, obviously, I don't know how you go from how we played against Army, so on fire, and then we come to Tulane. I'm thinking, all right, let's roll, and then it's just 3 and out, this, that. I'm like, what is going on? I don't know how things can change so drastically. I mean, I can see, at least advance the ball and it not, work out. I may have to do a field goal or this or that. But, I mean, we weren't doing nothing. And it's like, golly, I just, you start to wonder, are these, the guys just not in it? I mean, I know they're human and things happen, but you're like, man, it was a total 180 from what it was to Army to Tulane, and thank goodness we got picked up. We started back hot, with the big play to Smith and that. And, all right, let's keep going, and then I'm trying to recap, whatever happened in between when we got tied up and all that. But man, when they had the ball, when Tulane had the ball, I guess what was it, like 4 minutes or something to go in the fourth, and I went, this is going to be tough because they were doing well, and God, I don't. They're making it to the playoffs.
No,
we had a playoff run now.
Who? Us?
Yeah.
So here's the thing: we can still win the conference. If you win the conference at 9-3, 10-3, you got UNLV, who is 6-0 right now. Maybe they'll be 6-1, but they would lose to Boise. It's like who are the other teams out there?
I mean, we just looked at Western Kentucky. They're 5-1.
Yeah, but
I mean,
we get in over them.
Yeah.
So there's still a chance.
I think there's a minimal chance.
Yeah.
Very minimum.
But it's there.
But there is still a chance to win the conference.
Yeah.
Which is still a big goal for me.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But if ECU reels off 3 in a row against Tulsa, Temple, Charlotte, are you going to take them to beat Memphis in another big game opportunity? You are.
I mean,
I'm
am.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. Is that a home?
Yeah, it's home.
It's a home game. So, I mean, certainly we got, at least that on our side. I mean, I think so. I think our next 3 weeks are, very positive.
And I hate that I feel that way, that I'm just overlooking the next 3 weeks. And in a way, I'm not. Like, if ECU wins the next 3, they'd be 6-3. That'd be a hell of a record. Yeah. Like, I'd be happy with that. But it's one game at a time. Temple has. It's funny. Like, if you look at those 3 games, Tulsa, Temple, Charlotte. Going into it, you might be most nervous about Charlotte just because of the history.
Oh, yeah.
But now Temple is the team to watch out for. They've been playing better. Oh, wow. They got a new coach.
Dang.
Just had Navy on the ropes. In fact, Navy beat them with a 2-point conversion in the end to win the game.
I mean, we're going to play some good ball. There's no doubt about it. We cannot have those slow starts at all because, just getting in that funk. And then you got to get out. You dig your hole, and then you got to try and get out of it. But, the opponents playing, that can make things more difficult. I mean, like I said, thank goodness for the defense. I mean, they are playing very well. It's just if we could get that balance between both sides of the ball, helping out, each other. I mean, this would be a lot better.
I think these next 3, we have the team to dig ourselves out of a hole. It's just that Tulane is just a better team, in my opinion.
I mean, they definitely did well.
Yeah.
I won't impress with them at all.
Yeah.
Their quarterback, we went into the game looking at the numbers. Their quarterback was their leading rusher and was not doing much throwing at all.
Yeah.
And against us, he didn't run the ball at all and threw it all over us.
Yeah.
So
what was funny, post game, we were talking to Blake Harrell, and he's like, oh, man, I mean, Retzloff is probably the best quarterback we'll see all season. Just, giving him praise, giving him flowers. And then we talked to Tegan Wilk, and somebody asked him a question along the lines of, what'd you think of Jake Retzloff? He's like, he's all right. I mean, he's not that good.
It's just funny. Oh, yeah. And then it's kind of reverting back to, Tulane, if I remember correctly, they made some big-time plays. And we did, but, look at the opportunities we had on defense, not calling them out, but, because I know it's a big rush.
Oh, yeah.
But, Tegan Wilk had opportunity to have 2 picks, 1 possible pick 6. And what that comes to, I mean, he got smoked with it, that was a collision, but you're just like, man, little playmaker, not saying he's not a playmaker, but, just those opportunities. I mean, you've got to somehow capitalize on that. And I'm sure he's hearing it in the film room, by our, the safety coach. And it's just like, man, you just got to be able to somehow come up with those balls. But
Bryce, I only have one player ever walk off during a post-practice interview in my time covering ECU football, and it was Rocco Scarfone. Jeez. Because he dropped a pick against South Carolina.
Oh, God.
Was it?
I don't remember, but
he dropped a pick in a big game, and I asked him about it. Because we had to. That was the first question.
Oh, yeah.
And he answered it and did fine. And then Mark Lindsay, our guy.
Oh, God.
And Mark was kind of smiling when he was like, so what happened, man? You didn't see it or what? How'd you drop it?
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I'm out, guys. And all of us were like, Mark, what are you doing? I just asked him. He answered the question. And I like Rocco, we DM'd after that, and he was like, I apologize. I'll finish the interview. And I was like, it's not a big deal, man. I understand why you're upset. All good. Don't apologize. It's fine. But that reminded me of that, where he had a chance to make a play, didn't. And you know, you guys, you're not kids, but you're not grown men yet. So it's got to be tough for grown men to hover around you and ask why you dropped that football. I'm sure he feels worse than anybody, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, and you want to brush it off. Things happen. Not saying Tegan Wilkes drop interceptions had anything to do with a loss. I mean, it would have definitely helped with
that one in the end zone. I mean, that was just
that was a tough one.
I didn't even see the second one. I think I heard it on the radio. They said he could have had it.
Yeah, that one I think was. It didn't look very athletic in that instance. I mean, he's a great player, but you're like, oh, bud, come on, you got to get that one. But
he took accountability immediately after the game. Just like, I had the forced fumble. That was great and everything, but I dropped 2 picks. Like, I'm just as responsible as anybody else on this team.
Yeah, and that's what's, it's funny how, how as a player, you can make these great plays, but if you have one play, like that hurts more than, you're scoring a touchdown, this, that, and the other, like, because you want that back. I mean, there was an instance, when I played, I had scored against Virginia Tech. I had an opportunity in the end zone. I had caught it, and I could have 2 touchdowns in that game, but when I hit, I guess the ground, my arms are extended in the ground, and I dropped it, and I went.
You didn't complete the catch?
I did not complete the catch, and I'm like, and I'll replay that one sometimes in my head, like if I ever comes up, I'm like, daggum, I could have had 2 touchdowns in that game, and this happens. So it happens. It's what we do, but, it's obviously, you just pick apart kind of what you saw and what sticks out the most about, plays and how could it help the outcome. But
let's take a break. We'll come back more with Slim 80. We got to go Pirate Radio Outdoors. We'll have Bryce guess the spread and pick the score for ECU and Tulsa. Another Thursday nighter.
I tell you what.
Another Thursday nighter. Hey, your Saturdays are free to
get
out on the boat or go in the woods or whatever.
That is true. That is very true.
All right, back with you. More Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday after this.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. The Toot Boone Boogie.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is Dr. Hote from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep invites you in to see the great selection of new vehicles at the Drive Into Fall event. Save up to $10,000 or get 0% financing for 60 months and up to $5,500 in dealer discounts on the new 2026 Ram 1500. That's $10,000 off or 0% for 5 years and $5,500 off on a new 26 Ram truck. Also, the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee has its best deal yet with up to $10,000 off. Choose your Grand Cherokee and save up to $10,000 if you act now. And how about the 2025 Jeep Gladiator? East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep has the best selection of 2025 Jeep Gladiators in Eastern North Carolina. Save up to $9,000 on the hottest midsize pickup in the market.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell and Greenville. Come see us!
Offers do not include tax, title, and $8.99 admin fees. See dealer for details. Visit us at ecauto.com.
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. And be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless Store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at atlanticwireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, Night of the Boneyard coming up on Thursday night. Wear your black. Earlier today, Brian Meador was on the Brian Bailey Show. Blake Harrell and Scott Harley as well. Check that out. We'll air it at 6 right here on Pirate Radio after Pirate Radio Live, or it's available on YouTube at Pirate Radio TV. And Meador was talking about when the Pirates first unveiled the black uniforms and said Justin Hardy was the model. And I guess y'all were in the meeting room and he walked in. Do you remember that?
I don't remember Hardy being the model, but maybe he was.
Do you remember somebody walking in with a black uniform?
I think so. I don't know. I have no idea.
All right. You were on the team, right, Bryce?
I think I was.
He said that Mark Yellock took a picture of Hardy in the hall before he walked in and put it out on Twitter. And they were like, Mark, this is a surprise. Because for the reaction shot, they didn't show Hardy, the one they put out publicly at first. Yeah. They just showed the team reaction. Everybody was like, oh,
I wonder if it's on YouTube.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know how we could find that. But
go back 10 years to like ECU football Twitter.
10 year.
A lot of posts.
But they made Mark Yellock delete the tweet of him, of the picture. And apparently he deleted it from your brain.
I think.
This was 2013, I think he said.
That was 12 year.
That was.
12 year ago.
That was.
I remember wearing them a crap ton. I do remember that.
Do you like them?
I don't know. I mean, they were cool. My favorite was probably, I don't think we did it much, was what? Purple pants, white jersey? Did we do that much? Or purple? I liked all purple just because I feel like that was classic ECU.
Y'all like to go white and black pants and black helmet too. Oreo.
Which, I mean,
maybe at State. I feel like.
Yeah, we did that at State. I mean, that was cool. I'd rather just keep it purple. I think purple and white purple pants, white jersey, purple helmet. You know.
All right, Jared. Let's look at Bryce. All purple. I never liked the all purple.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that. You like that one?
I like that one.
Your screen was that Florida?
Yeah, it was a Florida touchdown.
I thought you looked pretty.
Black pants was pretty cool.
I thought you looked good. Yeah, Ravens-ish. I thought you looked good in the all black there. I like the gold face mask.
Yeah, I did like the gold because that was fairly new. There's the State one. Oh, I like the purple pants.
White and white.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Purple and black. I like that. I didn't mind that. The black, black pants, purple jersey. I loved what they got there.
Bryce, tell us about the Reese's Senior Bowl. How was that?
That was good. So we had the Cowboys coaching staff, and I swear that was more like training camp. I mean, that was like early mornings. I mean, that was like, I thought this was be kind of like chill and fun, you know, as far as like that part. Because Jacksonville was the coaches for the South. And
so is this Jason Garrett's staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jacksonville, they're kind of like, yeah, that's cool. Like, we're just kind of chilling. But like, it was ran like a fall camp. Daggum, man. So, but it was full. I mean, it was cool. I mean,
Matt Eberflus was on that staff. Rod Marinelli.
You worked with Matt Eberflus?
No, well, he was the defense.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had an old guy.
Mike Pope was tight ends. Derek Dooley, wide receivers, former Tennessee coach.
Yeah. It was definitely cool. I mean, of course, it's like neat being around all the other college guys, you know, the SEC, the Big 10, Big 12, all those. It was cool being around them. You know, with that, of course, the hype and the media and stuff's there is cool. Bunch of gear, you know, had interviews and stuff with the teams and everything. I mean, I enjoyed it. The combine was, a little more chill, but
did you get a lot of free stuff?
Goodness gracious,
yeah.
But like,
nice.
From the Senior Bowl and the combine, I was like, I got an Under Armour bag like probably this big, and it was packed full of stuff. I mean, shoes, everything.
I like to look up Bryce's stuff sometimes. $14, man. Somebody's thinking a lot of you.
Dang, there
autograph
you go.
card.
I'll take it.
$14 for Bryce Williams. Now this is more my speed. $1.99.
$1.99.
Get me a Bryce Williams card.
I never saw that one.
That's not autograph. You can autograph that for me though, right?
Wait, so is that like a real autograph? That other one?
Yeah, I had like a.
I was going to ask, how many of those do you think you did?
Dude, so thank goodness, I think I only had to do, not thank goodness, because the more you do, the more money you get. But I think was that 2,000?
Dang.
2,000 cards?
2,000 signatures.
Man.
Like, and you just sign a sheet of your and it was funny. Like, when I talked to Zay about all that.
He had a million.
I think it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like 10,000.
Yeah.
It was something dumb.
So you don't sign the actual card?
No,
you sign
it's just a sheet, and it's got just all these little sticker things.
Yeah.
So you had to do 2,000 signatures.
Mm-hmm.
Your first one, I'm pretty sure, was really good. Your last one was just,
but yeah, it
lines.
was. I mean, there's probably some in there where you're like, you could tell, just like
a 2-year-old could have put that on there.
Honestly, God, that was during the winter of 2015, 16. When was my draft class? 2016. And they sent it to me. I was in Nashville in the hotel, just apartment. Boom, 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 boom. I don't really like my signature.
It looks somewhat consistent. There's a big B, a Y is noticeable, and then a big W, and then it's a lot of scribblies.
Humps and scribbles.
Yeah.
I've never really liked my signature. I really don't like it. And I don't know how to really change it.
That's Williams is a long last name. Like you gotta, it's a lot of stuff. All right. Bryce Williams remembers a few things. He remembers the autographs, not the black jerseys.
Not the black jersey reveal.
Catching a ball. Did you catch it? Did you do anything in the Senior Bowl? There's you catching a pass. Was that practice or a game?
That's practice. I think I had a few catches during the game. I think I want to say I broke the tackle or ran over the Georgia linebacker.
Nice.
If I'm remembering clearly, I had to block Sean Okahuma or the Baylor guy.
Oakman?
Oh, the giant guy?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah. He was big, but it's fun because he was like 6'8", I think. You had to block him.
I thought he was like a tackle. Is he playing on the end?
I think he was. Yeah.
Man, you got some orange gloves here. Like how much? Just stuff.
A lot.
Did you just throw away all your gloves or like?
No, I still got. I actually just brought a lot of gloves home from Winston-Salem this year, like just a few weeks ago, in totes. I've given some away, but I still have a lot of gloves.
If you got an extra pair, can we have them here at Pirate Radio?
Of course.
Did you bring in a pair?
Oh yeah.
All right, that'd be
I
cool.
don't know. Does it matter where they're from or?
I don't know. Do you got any yellow fellas or?
I do. Yeah, I got actually a pair of yellow fellows, purple ones, whites. I got some. I should still have the orange ones, the neon green ones from the combine. I mean, I got like 40 like Nike cleats for like just the 40-yard dash. I got like these high top Under. Yeah.
And you still got all that stuff? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, I got several pair from the Cardinals, like Nike football cleats.
Yeah.
Like several. Like I think they were like Larry Fitzgerald's like kind of brand.
Yeah.
Like his design. I mean, it's like metallic bottoms and black and red. I mean, numerous.
Very cool.
But yeah, I'll bring a pair of. Do you want like college ones or just like the? I'll see what college.
Bring some ECU ones. We'll put them in the Barkley display case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got any ECU, that'd be cool.
I got some ECU ones.
All right. Let's take another break. We'll come back. We got to get the prediction. We got to go outdoors.
I got to get my numbers.
We'll see what everybody else can bring in. Jared, you got anything cool you can bring in to Pirate Radio?
I can think of something.
What would I bring in?
Probably your first like recorder or something from like interviews.
My first interview.
It's like now you use phones.
Yeah.
But did you used to use the tape?
I did have a tape recorder back in the day with the mini little tapes. Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Got to find that. All right. Back with you. Pirate Radio Live after this.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates!
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
Meet the Kawasaki Nav, our first ever personal transportation vehicle designed for cruising the good life. The Kawasaki Nav 4E puts the fun in functional with a premium, sporty design and comfort for the whole family. Fully electric and loaded with storage, modern tech, and more. The Kawasaki Nav won't just wow you, it'll wow the neighbors. Be the first to nav the neighborhood. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with Easy-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store, serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
This is Rajay Harris, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you. I'm just talking about bouncing around in the NFL. Coaches do it, players do it. Joe Flacco's still doing it. Jacoby Brissett, Bryce.
Absolutely.
You said you went to in your draft class, Jacoby Brissett?
Yeah, he was with me at the Patriots.
He has been around a long time.
I know. He's, 9 year?
Love to see it, man. I'm a big fan of Brissett.
Yeah. I think that during that time, he didn't have an agent. I don't know if he still has an agent.
Yeah.
Just getting 1-year deals?
I guess so.
Hey, man, back up. If you need to put him in, as we saw on Sunday, he's serviceable.
Yeah.
All right, let's go outdoors, Bryce. Pirate Radio Outdoors, brought to you by Stroud's Marine, and you can check them out online, stroudsmarine.com, and see all of the amazing parts they have ready for you to buy right now. And it is anything and everything you need on your boat.
Oh, 100%. And fishing time is here. It's always been here, but that trout season, everybody gets fired up about that. So if your boat's got a cracked cowling, bent prop, you need a new power head, no lower unit, midsection. I mean, I can go on, but I'd be here for a while. Get your boat right.
What do you think is more important, Jared, the lower unit or the, what kind of head you say?
Power head.
Power head.
Power head.
Power head? Okay.
More important.
What do you think,
Well,
Bryce?
unfortunately, you can't do one without the other. You can have a screaming engine, but if you have nothing with gears in it and the prop, you're good. Hey,
tell me about it.
You're out of water.
Yeah. All right. What you been up to this week outdoors?
So I left y'all Tuesday. Well, Wednesday I had to go down to Bayboro, and my father-in-law likes to think ahead. So let's get some work done at the campground. And then we'll fish. I said, perfect. So we went on a quick little trip in the afternoon, right before that storm came. The front, they had a front coming in. So it's always nice to fish, pre-front, post-front and all that stuff. So we were fishing that sort of pre-front. And my buddy said, "Hey, try this tactic with pop and cork and jerk shads." I said, "Okay." And sure enough, you look for like where kind of the wind and the water's pushing. It helps you sort of isolate or narrow down your choice of the fish. And we were fishing this flat against the windblown bank in the bay. And I'm popping that pop and cork, expecting a slot red or speckled trout. Well, bam, 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 and then all of a sudden I look away on the paws and just ended up catching a 45-inch drum on some trout tackle.
Oh, baby.
So caught that, and then we caught a handful of trout because I promised my mother-in-law trout, and thankfully we were able to provide. So we fried some fresh trout up in the grease Wednesday night with slaw and all that. So
that's great that it came through, but it's a tough promise, Bryce.
It's a big promise.
Because you're a veteran fisherman, but if they don't want to bite or something, the elements ain't right, you can't deliver on that promise.
I know. I got to practice my wording and say, if we catch trout, would you like trout? So I don't need to say I'm going to get you some.
Hey, put the oil in the pan. Get the grease hot. I'm coming.
Daddy's coming home with a fish.
So, thankfully, it was a quick trip. It was like 2 hours. We ended up catching, 4 trout, that drum, caught in rain and all that. But, it was nice. Good sized trout, that 18 and 19-inch trout, which I think is perfect cooking size. And it was great. It was a good little trip around the boat.
How'd you cook them? How'd she cook them?
We just breaded them up and put them in that hot Earl. That hot Earl. And cocktail sauce.
Yeah, buddy.
Mac and cheese. Man, that's good.
I got a dumb question, maybe. How would you go about catching shrimp? Could you do that?
Yeah. So you can literally catch them with a cast net. We did it. We caught a slew of them this summer.
Where do you do that?
They're typically where we've caught them. Normally they're pushed up in the banks or up in the creeks, like in the Pamlico. I'm just referencing the Pamlico. Have the big body water and it just funnels into some creeks and some backwater. And you literally can see them popping if you're coming down the creek. But sometimes you can blind cast, on points and stuff along the bank. And, you'll catch a pile of them.
Man.
Good eating shrimp, too. So,
I was going to say, I'd love some good,
we could definitely
fresh.
do it.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I'd love some shrimp.
Good deal. All right. Pirate Radio Outdoors brought to you by Stroud's Marine. We got to take one more break. We'll come back. We'll ask Bryce what he thinks. I'll run down Tulsa's season so far, and we'll let you guess the spread. And then we will have you predict the score. When we return, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Back with you after this.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all three, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
At Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, our goal is to turn everyone we talk to into a customer for life. It's a fundamental difference between us and other agencies. We aren't trying to just sell you something. We're asking questions to understand your situation so we can find a solution that fits your budget and your needs. It's a partnership aimed at protecting the things that matter most to you, like your family, your health, your assets, and your time. Our customers don't see us as salesmen. They see us as partners in problem solving. See the difference for yourself. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This October, get behind the wheel of a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback at Capital Subaru of Greenville with 0.9% APR financing for 36 months. That's legendary Subaru capability with financing that's almost too good to be true. Capital Subaru of Greenville off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, or $6.99 dealer admin fee. See dealer for details. Offer expires November 3rd, 2025.
Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line, at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
In a world full of uncertainty, there's one team you can count on, the North Carolina Protection Group. Their licensed specialists bring unmatched training, integrity, and over a century of combined experience in personal protection. From executives and celebrities to families and vital assets, we provide world-class security, 24-hour video monitoring, and on-site guards. Anywhere, anytime. Don't wait. Call the North Carolina Protection Group today at 919-886-6274.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are here. Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are here.
The pilot can't steer?
No, Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
That's worse.
Jimmy John's new hot sandwiches are finally here.
Get ready for a crispier, crunchier, meltier, gooier Jimmy John's experience. Toasted sandwiches are here. Try the brand new toasted category or get any sandwich in the favorites category toasted to golden perfection. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson and online at jimmyjohns.com. Go Pirates!
This is Kim McNeil, head women's basketball coach at East Carolina University, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
It was a mixed day for the stock market today. The Dow was up 202 points and closed at 46,270. However, the NASDAQ fell 172 points and finished at 22,521. The S&P also slipped 10 points and closed out at 6,644. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Hi, Bryce. Pirates and Tulsa coming up Thursday night. Pregame coverage begins Thursday, 3:30 on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. I'm going to tell you what Tulsa's done non-conference first. They beat Abilene Christian 35-7. They lost to New Mexico State 21-14. They won in Stillwater, Oklahoma, at Oklahoma State 19-12. First time they've won there since the 1950s. And that got Mike Gundy fired.
Yep.
In conference play, they lost 42-23 to Navy. They lost 31-14 to Tulane, 45-7 to Memphis. So they have played three heavyweights in the conference and have not fared well. Have played much better out of conference. So that is how they got to 2-4 this year. But again, 0-3 in conference play. You ask anybody to play Navy, Memphis, Tulane, they're likely going to be 0-3 or 1-2 in conference play. So knowing what you know there, they're coming here to Greenville. What do you think the spread is?
I'm going to go the spread is 7.5.
By the way, boys, this game will air on Big Country 99.5 FM in Tulsa.
Big country.
Big country.
You're listening to Big Country. And it's on Espen.
That it is. 7.5 says Bryce. I'd probably go a little higher than that, but I would not go the 16.5 that it is in real life.
Yeah.
16.5.
We're
favorite.
We're the plus.
Yeah.
No, the minus. How's that work? I forget all the time.
We're 16.5 point favorites.
Dang, right.
That's a lot of points.
I think we can do it. I hope we just do it.
What is your prediction?
16.5. Shoot.
Now you got to keep in mind we're only going to score in one quarter. So
yeah, I know.
Can we score 28
right.
in a quarter?
Daggum. Shoot, I'm gonna say we're gonna put probably flirting with the 30s. What can you get? You can get 30. 30.
We should get 30.
You can score 30.
I'm gonna go 30 to 10.
Okay.
No, that's 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll get 30-17.
Okay.
So you're taking Tulsa plus the points.
I think so. Yeah. ECU, but you're talking the gambling stuff.
Yeah.
You lost.
No, yeah, you just picked the final score.
Yeah, I'm going, ECU scoring
30-17?
30-17.
All right.
17-0. We're covering the spread.
I have no doubt that our defense will show up again.
Yeah.
So if Tulsa gets more than 21, I would be kind of surprised.
Yeah.
The way our defense
I'd be
plays.
concerned if they score more than 21.
What's the total? Do you know off the top of your head?
It was 55.5. Yeah, they just keep setting our totals at 55.5.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's moved real quick.
So doing
53.5.
Okay, 53, and if we're 17, that'd be, let's say 30 to 13 would be 43. 35 to 22, 35 to 18 puts you at 53.
Yep.
So something
And
around that
17,
number.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if we cover the spread, it's gonna be
34
us scoring more points, not so much Tulsa getting.
Yeah,
10-4. Bryce, thank you, buddy.
Thanks for having me, and apologies for my.
No problem. You have to stay 10 minutes afterwards and help Shirley wrap up.
That's cool. I'll take the trash out.
All right.
We do need to take trash out.
Maxon, thank you, sir. Shirley, see you tomorrow. J-Bone, enjoy
Yes,
it,
sir.
buddy. We will talk to you fine people coming up Wednesday, 3 o'clock, all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Justin Bear joins us from ECU Marketing, plus our cast of regulars. Talk to you then. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation